started?
Yeah, right now, bro. Immediately, bro.
Jesus fucking
Come on,
Christ.
man.
All right, bro.
Come on, bro.
All right,
Come
man.
on, bro.
Wait, I'll just turn this off.
Yeah, take your time. Don't worry. Guys, Andre Delic podcast number 33. Reality check number 7. Guys, normally I do these reality checks alone. This time, for the second time, first reality check was with my brother Luke. I love him. Now this time, reality check number 7, I'm with Jonny B, host of La Zone Payante, an American football, not football, American football.
Okay, we'll talk about that
and
later.
gambling podcast. And on top of that, guys, he's a creator of Smack Talk TV.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for being here, bro.
Hey, man. Thank you, man. What a fucking intro. Man, I haven't been in the studio in a while now.
When's the last time?
Fuck. For February.
Here in this studio.
Yeah. We did our last episode for the Super Bowl, and that was here in February. So yeah, it's been a while. We got a new producer. I still love everybody that's that works for
It's
Go
always
and everything.
love.
There's no bad.
No.
I don't have any fucking grudges against anybody. Yeah, I had a great time here, but we have a producer now, in person. Shout out Matt Perry. He's hooking us up with a lot of good contacts, and yeah, I got to talk about it a little bit before we get into this. So.
Of course.
La Zone Payante for the people who speak French, or hey, if you're English, man, put the subtitles on. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean?
French, English, Serbian, bro. Do you know Serbian?
Sports gambling, bro. Sports
Yeah.
gambling is so fucking big right now, especially in the States. Well, Canada too, and UK is going crazy with the Euros right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's an American football and gambling podcast. I said it. It's okay. And we're starting to get big, man. And on the Quebec side, it's a French podcast, sure, but who cares? We're actually making good money with it. So I'm with Coach, who is a professional gambler right now. He's retired,
Really?
but also a professional gambler. And my two boys, Alex and Tony, man, who are absolute like crazy fans of football. So we have a blast, man. And our first sponsor, shout out Matt Perry, is Red Bull.
Red Bull, damn.
Red Bull, man.
That's fucking huge.
Our first
bro.
one, yeah. So
First one, and it's Red Bull. Huh?
yeah, I've been working.
Damn.
We've been working hard. The team. Hey, man, I did a solo podcast before, which I'm going to talk about soon. That's going to come out. Season 2 is going to come out soon. Yeah, it's a fucking grind, man. And when you have a team, you know, teamwork makes the dream work, bro. Of
course.
It makes a big difference. You know, at the end of the day.
Anything that's artistic, music, whatever, it's a big grind, bro. Because we're gonna keep it real. Like who's gonna be big? Who knows? Maybe it'll never happen. But hey, at the end, if you don't try, it will never happen. If you keep on pushing, there's a big chance of it happening.
Absolutely, man. You
So-
gotta put in the work, man. That's what it is.
Bro, what did you bring me here?
So this
Recap.
is a recap. This is a Quebec brand. Yeah, they wanted us to try it, so we're gonna try it, man. It's cherry lime. It's just an electrolyte drink, pretty much. So
It's low in sugar, huh?
yeah.
15 calories only. 4 carbs. Now it's for my fitness people out there. 4 carbs.
I got to get back into it, man. I
Not
took
bad,
a fucking huge break.
And when you said that coach is a professional gambler, like what do you mean?
That means that he makes enough money from gambling to do that as a full-time job. That's what it means.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
when you become a professional. When you make money out
Absolutely,
of it.
bro. Like
That's crazy.
You can be betting $1,000, but if you still have a day job, you're not a
professional.
professional gambler.
Yeah.
You know,
You're an amateur.
that's his day job. He bets on baseball. He bets on fucking NBA, NHL, UFC.
Every sport. If you make
Every-
money, you make money.
Hey,
like
man.
like Mayweather said, if it makes money, it makes sense, bro.
That's true.
If it makes money, it makes sense.
It does make sense, literally.
Okay, so bro, I like how you said American football. So you admit it. When I say football,
Yeah.
just football, this is a reality check. We're keeping it real up in this bitch.
Yeah.
When I say football, and now I have a lot of soccer fans watching this. Soccer, football, I just slipped right now. I slipped it. It's football. When I say football, which sport do you think of?
Soccer.
My guy.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah, well, okay, look, I'm a typical, Canadian built on, I grew up on American shit, you know what
Maple syrup.
I mean? No, American shit, you know what I mean? Like
American shit.
WWE wrestling, fucking NFL football, man. I used to play football. I played football for a while. And football is king for me as in terms of American football until I went to Spain.
Europe.
Bro, okay.
That shit humbled you,
Hey, man. I went to Camp Nou in
Barca.
Barcelona.
Yeah.
All right, buddy?
That's my
the
team.
pictures. Hey, if we can pop up the pictures or whatever,
Yeah,
that'd be
we'll
sick.
pop them up.
It was nuts, bro.
Yeah, I know.
It was nuts.
I know, bro.
The stadium was like, I don't know how old I think it's the oldest stadium,
Very
right?
old.
it was like watching a football match inside the Coliseum in Rome. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's just like there's so much history. There's like 100,000 people. It was an exhibition
Almost
game too.
100,000. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was an exhibition game. So Barcelona won like 6-0. They played against Puma, which is a Mexican team.
Team,
They
yeah.
blew the shit out of them. It was crazy, man. And just the ultras in the beginning, like that, man, it gave me goosebumps. And I was looking at videos after for ultras. Every time I go to Europe now, I have to see a football match, bro. But American football to me is still king. But I got to give it to him. It's the OG football, you know. So.
And when you watched the game, which year was it?
2022 or 2020?
Did you see Messi? No, huh?
No, I did not. No.
Oh my
No,
God,
no,
we
no,
didn't
no,
see
no,
Messi
no,
because I watched like
It was a new team. It was a new team.
Yeah. Who did you see? Do you remember the players?
Lewandowski.
Lewandowski. Okay, new team.
Yeah. He was fucking on fire. And honestly, bro, I'm not that big of a. I love soccer, bro, but I can't. I follow football too much, right? I gotta pick my path. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I saw Lewandowski, and because they were cheering his name, it was fucking cool. Who else, man?
Yo, if you saw Messi, because I saw Messi 4 times.
Okay.
Once in Barcelona in 2016, Barca played against Sevilla. Once in Paris, Champions League, Paris versus Juventus, and 2 times for Argentina. Because I'm a big everyone knows Messi. That's like I'm the biggest fan there is of Messi.
So he's better than Ronaldo?
Bro, wait, come on, man.
No, I'm just. That's
man.
the argument, right?
Yo, you come on my podcast and you're asking me that question.
Yeah, no,
come on.
That's
bro.
my opinion too, but I just wanted some
on,
approval. So that's what you think. That's
it's not even comparable. This is the thing. Ronaldo, okay, I hate a lot on him. First of all, because of his attitude and everything. But you know what? I'm older now, more mature. I can admit it. He's top 10 of all time.
Okay.
He's probably the best poacher of all time. Poacher, which is like number 9 who scores goals.
Yeah.
He knows where to position himself, whatever. Of course, bro. He's one of the greatest of all time. But you cannot compare him to Messi because, listen, what Ronaldo does best, score goals, Messi is better than him at that. And then when it comes to creating plays, dribbling, vision, passing, intelligence, Messi is the best also at that. So Messi is the best playmaker of all time, and he's the best scorer of all time.
Yeah, okay.
So there's like no competition.
He's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT. It's like,
Man, but the way he plays with the football, bro,
it's crazy, bro.
it's insane, man.
fucking beautiful.
Like I watch his highlights, and especially like the transition to Miami. It was big, right? So he was even more popular, especially like in Canada and stuff. So. Man, the way he plays, he's a magician, bro.
It's crazy.
It's so cool, man. It's like seeing old clips from like Wayne Gretzky and shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's him and then everybody else. You know, same as Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's the GOAT, bro. I don't care what anybody says.
Over LeBron?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
Why?
Absolutely. Championships, bro.
Yeah, that's always it.
I hate Tom Brady, but he's the best. Why? Because he has 7 fucking rings, or 8 or 7. Jeez, I should know this. 7. Yeah, 7
Come on,
rings.
bro. 7.
Yeah, I know, Jesus Christ. Yeah, but that's the GOAT, man. The criteria for the greatest of all time is you have to have championships, man. If you have no hardware, bro, you have no.
Yeah, but it's weird how in football, soccer, in European football, because there's like many championships. You can win the league, then you can win the Champions League, then Euros, FIFA World Cup. You know, American football, there isn't no World Cup.
No,
there's only NFL.
Yeah.
So it's like, I guess maybe it's easier for them to know like who's the GOAT, because if all the best players, because all the best players are in America in football. It's not like there's some in England, they're all in America. So if you win the most championships amongst the best players in the world, I mean, then you're the GOAT, right?
Yeah, well, like in football, they always say like the national championship, we're Super Bowl champions of the world. You know what I mean? But it's just America. You know
But at the end, that team would fuck up any other. If there was to be other teams,
you kidding me?
you know, like
Absolutely.
there was like a clip of a guy saying, you know, Denver Nuggets, they call themselves the champions of the world, NBA champions of the world. They won in America. Then the other guy's like, okay, where did you play? He's like, in Lebanon. He's like, name me a team. Mohammed, I remember the team. He's like, you think they have a chance against the Denver Nuggets? He's like, we have a chance. Like, there's no fucking chance.
Well, man, you Europeans are pretty fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, Europeans, yeah.
I would like to see a basketball game too, man. Luka Doncic is tearing up the league right now. They just lost to the Celtics, but hey, whatever. And Nikola Jokic, bro.
Yeah, fuck, man.
These fucking white dudes are insane, man. They're crazy. They're tearing up the NBA, man. It's insane. But they're playing like with fucking ultras. There's flares and shit. There's violence at the game. Everybody's drunk, man. It's a cool environment. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look it up on YouTube, man.
Yeah, just look it up on YouTube. And like you said, when you went to the Camp Nou, you saw the ultras.
Yeah.
Now let me give you a piece of information. The ultras in Barcelona, they're pussies. Meaning, what they do is maybe big for us Canadians, Americans, because we don't do shit here at hockey games, basketball games, whatever.
Yeah.
But in Europe, it's shit. Go to England, it's way bigger. Go to Serbia, where Nikola Jokic is from, and where Doncic, Yugoslavia, ex-Yugoslavia, where I'm originally from. Bro, soccer games, basketball games, if there's not a fight, like it's not normal.
Damn.
There has to be a fight. And guys, don't believe me? Just look up Serbian soccer games. Red Star Belgrade versus Partizan. Bro, flaring shit up.
I know what you're talking
putting fire everywhere. SWAT having to get in and fucking beat people up.
Yeah.
Shit is crazy, bro.
I know. Well, it's nothing compared to to NFL, right? NFL, they have like tailgating, which is
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
that's
party
nice.
before the match, but it never gets
Violent
to that
or-
point. Well, yeah, of course, in the States, dude, everybody has a fucking gun on them. You know
Everybody's
what I mean?
packing over there,
But
bro.
compared to Europe, like, there's no comparison. Like, you have to go see it for yourself. People to compare. I've never been to an NFL game. I've been to a CFL
you've never
game.
been to an
No,
NFL game?
never.
What the fuck?
That's gonna change
That's
this year.
surprising,
Yeah,
bro.
I know. I've been to the
Damn.
States a bunch of times, but like never during football season.
Yeah.
So this year it's gonna change though, for sure. Like,
What's your
around-
team? Ravens, huh?
Ravens, man. Baltimore Ravens. Ever since I was a kid, man. There's this one player that I modeled my game after, Ray Lewis, and I fell in love with him, man. Like, no homo. And
No homo. No
I'm
Diddy. No
kidding.
Diddy, bro.
No Diddy.
That's a new slang.
So I fell in love with him, man, and I'm like, hey, fuck it, I'm a Ravens fan, and ever since then, man, I've been a Ravens fan. I'm a Ravens fan since I'm 8. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
When did you start playing football?
I was 7 years old.
And you played linebacker, I suppose?
No, I played all over the place, bro.
Really?
I played to running back, to O-line, to D-line, to linebacker. Well, except for like safety and shit, I wasn't that fast. I wasn't fast enough, I guess. And but I finished my career defensive line.
So, like, what would you say is your position?
Defensive line.
Oh,
for
okay,
sure.
yeah.
For sure. I get after quarterbacks, bro.
Yeah,
that was my
yeah.
job, man. I was savage, bro. Going against these
And you're a big
ones.
guy, bro. You're a big
Yeah,
guy.
but they were bigger guys. You know?
Really? Yeah,
Oh, dude,
yeah.
it's next level, man. I'm telling you, college level. I did college level with Saint Jean sur Richelieu. They just made the transition to D1. They were at D2 college. They made the transition to D1, or were they D3 and D whatever, man. They're gonna correct me anyway.
Yeah.
And I did one practice, bro. Okay, like I used to be like I was a big kid,
Yeah,
right? So I
well.
would just throw people on their ass, man, you know? I would just bench press the guy in front of me and go after the quarterback. But once you're in college, like, these dudes are like 300 plus pounds, like 6'6", man. Like,
That's fucking
I tried
crazy, man.
to throw this guy. No, man. He just grabbed me by the shoulder pads, bro, and
Really?
just threw me sideways. I'm like, holy shit, bro.
Shit was humbling.
And I was big, man. I was like 270, 280, you know? And he threw me around like a
You were
ragdoll.
270, 280?
I was big before,
And how
man.
tall are you?
I'm like 5'10".
Oh, okay, shit, that's a lot, man.
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah. I used to be big, man.
guy.
I used to be my heaviest weight, my strongman days, I was 290.
Strong man. So you used to like power lift and shit?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of
I
people don't
didn't
know
know
that
that.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't know.
Yeah. When I started off at Gym Max, I used to work at Gym Max like about like fucking 8 years ago, I guess. And I was huge into powerlifting, bro. I took that
Really?
seriously, and then I moved over to strongman. I trained that for a while. I would get hurt all the time, man. So yeah, that kind of took a hit on me. But I was looking for something after football, right? Like, you know, I couldn't go pro because of my injury. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. I fucking hate that shit, bro.
No, yeah.
Either way, thank you for being here, bro.
Bro,
Let's get it fucking started. It's a
go.
reality check.
Always.
Let me do my warning. This is for comedic purposes, guys.
Absolutely.
I'm a comedian. Jonny B is a comedian, amongst other things, like you just said.
Absolutely.
So, guys, no one, and I do mean no one, loves and respects everyone more than I do. No one. I love immigrants more than anyone. I love gays, LGBTQ community more than anyone. It's for comedic purposes, guys. Come on, let's have fun.
Let's go.
So, first question, bro. Thoughts on people who say, I didn't go pro because I got injured?
I love that. I think some of it's true for sure, but fucking 95%, 96%, bro, 97% is complete
99, bro.
bullshit, bro. It's the mentality. It's the mentality. It's what in every sport. It's the same way, man. Look, you can have the talent, you can have God's gift, man, but if you don't put it to work and if you don't try to be better than everybody else, there's always somebody working harder, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's the ones that work the hardest that end up being the best. Michael Jordan got cut from his fucking high school basketball
know.
team. You know what I mean? It's the same concept. Look, I didn't have the mentality for it. What do you like? What do you want from me? You know what I mean? I went over there to Saint Jean sur Richelieu. I said, you know what, man? Fuck this. I can party and do my thing. I did like fuck them, fuck school, whatever. You know, it was complete. I didn't have the mindset for it, man. Not at all. I probably had the talent for it, and if I would have grinded, I would have probably got it. But hey, mentally, I was a long way from that.
Yeah.
For sure, bro. For sure, I was way more interested in partying and getting fucked
Getting
up.
girls,
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Back then, of course. And it's just like, man, it's a poor excuse. That's what I like to say sometimes. Like, oh, bro, if it wasn't for my knee, you know? But,
The knee. It's always the fucking knee.
but I actually did have,
Oh,
I
yeah.
fucked up. Yeah. But I fucked up everything. It wasn't an excuse, you know what I
His
mean?
close friends fact check it, please, if it's his
Oh,
knee
yeah.
or not. Yeah,
Yeah.
And
And
don't
my
worry,
fucking
don't
head,
worry.
and they know too. I used to hit with my head, brother.
Yeah. Really?
Oh, I'm concussed to the gills, bro. I got like 6, 7 deep. You know what I
That's
mean?
fucking crazy.
I had a
American
crazy car
football-
accident too when I was younger, so that didn't help the
That didn't
concussion.
help,
Oh no, yeah.
So yeah, like you said, okay, guys, listen. I played soccer. My dream was to be a professional soccer player.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like every child's dream who's like an athletic a little bit.
Yeah.
We all want to go pro in sports because you know when
Everybody.
you're little, who's your idol? The sport you like, your favorite player, that's your idol. But
Yeah.
you want to be an athlete because you imagine you get paid millions of dollars to have fun. Like you
To play a child sport, man.
You play a sport when you make
Yeah.
millions of dollars. So guys, I'm keeping it real. For 99% of you guys, you didn't get injured. You just weren't good enough. Yeah. Or like Jonny B said, you didn't have the mentality for it, didn't put in the work. Maybe some of you guys had the best talent ever. I believe that it happens. But you guys didn't put in the work.
Nope.
You guys were fucking lazy. You guys wanted to party like Jonny B, like I wanted to do. You guys wanted to get girls instead. You didn't focus enough. That's the truth. But hey, like you said, some people did get injured.
Yeah.
That's true. Some people did get injured.
Yeah.
But guys, please, let's just accept it. I am accepting it. I didn't go pro in soccer. Why? Mentality wasn't there. Like, can ask my friends. I'm not gonna boast. I was really good midfielder. I didn't make it anywhere. That's why right now I'm doing podcasts with Jonny B instead of fucking playing in the Camp Nou.
That's
or
why,
whatever.
man. No, but it's just I find it just crazy, man, that if you don't want to put in the work, don't expect the product. You know what I mean? Like that. Don't expect the results. Like you have to be willing to get up early. You have to be willing to sacrifice, especially on weekends. You know, you want to sleep in. No, man, you got to put in that work. 2 workouts a day. Like it has to be serious. You
Yeah,
got
I
to watch
know.
what you eat, man. That's what it is, and you have to do it your whole life. That's your life now. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's
There's
your life until like 38, 39 when you
Exactly.
retire.
And then you can retire like a
Like a fucking G.
like a G.
And become a broadcaster or a podcaster.
Yeah,
or
with a
whatever.
budget. You know what I mean?
Like Pat McAfee.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what he does, right?
He was a NFL punter. He's like one of the greatest punters of all time.
Really?
Oh, dude,
Okay,
he's
yeah,
crazy,
really,
man.
okay.
And he decided to quit mid-career and to start his own thing.
Oh,
And
he quit mid career. Why?
everybody called him crazy, man. He was gonna get his second contract signing, which would have been a lot, you know.
Really?
And he's like, you know, fuck it, man. It's not for me anymore. I want to conserve my body and go talk about football, man. You know, be a sportscaster, a broadcaster, if you will. And now he has his own network, man.
Yeah, he's fucking
He's
huge
live
now,
on
huh?
ESPN for 3 hours
On
every day.
ESPN?
Yeah.
I thought it was only YouTube.
No, he had to deal. He has to deal
ESPN,
with
oh, that's
ESPN.
crazy,
yeah,
bro.
so if you're in the States in the airport, whatever,
Yeah.
you'll see Pat McAfee from 12 to 3.
On national television.
That's the goal, man.
That's
That's
fucking
why I'm like,
crazy.
oh shit, there's nothing French that does that. You know what I mean? There's no French version.
Yeah,
of this.
there isn't. Yeah, in Quebec.
So,
Bro,
hey,
I don't
man.
even. I know like one podcast. That's Prime Break.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of them.
Hey, I'm not a big fan of like French content. I love the people, but I can't. I don't know. I'm born on I grew up on American shit, right? So
Yeah,
it's
me
just I don't
too.
know. I just find like I can't watch a French movie and shit. Like, I
No,
can't do
no,
it.
a French movie. Are you crazy,
no,
bro?
no.
Like if it's an American movie and
Yeah.
it's English and then they put it in French, it's the worst shit
Yeah,
ever.
I speak English all the time, except for with certain friends, you know, and that podcast. I respect the French. I love that they want to protect their language because honestly, man, I used to be a hater, right? Because I was English growing up, so everybody's like, "Oh, parle français," you know what I mean?
Parle français,
Yeah,
tabarnak.
dude, you know what I mean? Like, fuck you. But at the end of the day, man, if you're a separatist or whatever, it doesn't really matter. But I respect that you want to keep your language, man.
I
Keep your
respect-
culture. I
yeah,
respect it
because-
100%. But go fuck yourself. We're in Canada.
There's English and French. But at the same time, like I said, I respect it because, bro, if the French language goes in Quebec, the culture goes with
That's it, yeah.
And like, bro, like every culture, like every person, we all want to protect our culture, our identity. It's just human nature. It's normal. So, I mean, I have nothing against it. I respect the laws they're putting to protect French. If you want to speak English, when I go to Montreal, 50% of people speak English.
Exactly.
So, like,
Montreal is basically an English city.
yeah, basically, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so for football now, there's a lot of fucking concussion in it. So would you let your kids play?
If he wants to, yeah.
What age?
That's a hard question, bro.
Really, huh?
That's a hard question. Probably high school.
So like 14, 15. Yeah.
I'm not gonna of course they're gonna grow up around it.
That's
You
for
know,
sure.
that's the number one fucking football fan, right? So
And he
it's
has a fucking podcast on it right now.
Exactly,
And they're
yeah.
gonna see it.
Yeah. Well, it's just like
Yeah.
you know the jerseys in the house, the football. Like it's gonna be a part of it. So if they want to, and they're gonna watch games every Sunday, so they watch games every Sunday. So it's their choice at the end of the day. I'm not gonna force them, but if they want to, hey, I'm there. But it's not like I'd rather my kid get in football than to go fucking fight in like MMA, do MMA.
Oh, that's crazy too, bro. And
Like,
boxing
for sure,
also.
for sure.
Yeah.
It takes one hit, man. Well, it's, same as football, but I don't know, same concept, man. It only takes one bad knockout, bro,
Yeah, I
and it's
know,
done. You know.
Because for football, like, bro, I'm not sure if I would let my kids play American football. Because bro, I see so many. I mean, now I think it's better, right? Safety rules are better.
Yeah, but you know, you're running into it's grown men running into each other at like 20 miles an hour.
And
you know what I
they're
mean?
when you say grown man, they're fucking grown, bro. They're 6'5".
At a certain
200
level,
pounds.
it's like hockey players too. Like you get at a certain level where you start to hit, you're like, oh shit, okay, the puberty has hit. You know what I mean? You're like, holy shit, like you know, these are men. I'm playing against men. Yeah, so honestly, I would love for my kid to play soccer. Bro, are you kidding
Really?
me? Oh man, the footwork,
Respect.
but it can translate to football as well. Like the footwork you guys learn is insane, man. It can be a good wide receiver and stuff like all the young route runners and wide receivers. They're emphasizing soccer workouts like for footwork and stuff, which is a great idea, man. You know, it's no strain at all. It's just good cardio and shit, man. Like, by the way, man, soccer players, your cardio is insane.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. The cardio is
kidding
fucking
me?
insane. Yeah,
And you guys play
bro.
like 100 games a year.
Yeah, it's insane, bro. It's crazy. Their cardio. Soccer players have like cardio is huge, and I hate running, but like if it's running for a sport, then I love it. But yeah, the cardio, bro, like. It's crazy, like I just said, bro. It's really good. And like I said, I hope my kids, I hope they play soccer, football. I'm not gonna force them, but in a way, I'm gonna force them. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. The same thing, you know?
Because soccer, football, European football, it's not like American football. So when they're 6, 7, they can start playing. I was like 5 years old when I started playing. It's not that dangerous, except for maybe shins or whatever. But
Doesn't matter.
You're not, don't be a little bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
grow up a bit. Let boys be boys.
Yeah.
So I hope they play soccer, bro. I hope my kids really like. They're
Basketball
really
would be a
into
cool
it.
sport too, man. It's
basketball's
easy,
same.
you know. It's cheap, you know, so you can just show up at the gym and you can play basketball all year round, man. You know what I mean? I think that would be a better option too. But like, you know, I hope it's not
And you
hockey,
get
bro.
tall.
Hope it's not hockey, man. Shit's
Hockey?
expensive, bro.
Yeah, hockey's expensive.
It's
bro.
expensive,
Yeah, my
man.
cousin plays hockey, bro, and I mean now he plays for the OHL.
Yeah. I saw-
Sudbury Wolves. So
yeah.
so I hope he makes it into the NHL. I mean, he will make it. Thank God. I mean,
Hope to God, man.
cause shit would be crazy to see like my last name on a jersey, on a sports jersey. Shit would be nice.
Buy all of them.
Yeah, shit
All
would
the
be
jerseys,
nice,
bro. Yeah.
And also hockey, bro. Hockey's like probably the craziest sport, bro, I ever saw. You can fight. Like you can literally fight. Like
it's a fun sport.
fist fights.
I know.
That's fucking crazy.
I know.
Bro.
It is fucking crazy, man. The fact they're playing on ice.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what the fuck, man?
I don't know, bro.
Let's strap fucking razor blades to our feet and go play on ice. You know what I mean?
And like if someone fucking messes with you can fuck him up.
Yeah.
Literally.
Playoffs are way more fun. There's way too many games. It's like baseball. I like baseball when it gets serious. Like there's too many games during a season, man. There's no reason for 100 for 80 to 100 games. There's no
baseball,
reason.
yeah.
No reason.
And that's regular season.
That's regular season.
Yeah, but I think baseball. I think like the name. It's America's favorite pastime. I feel like it's a pastime because I went to a couple of games. I went to Yankees twice.
I agree.
And when you go there, it's more the atmosphere because the game is long. It can be a bit boring if you're not a huge MLB fan. I'm not a huge MLB fan, but hey, I know a bit of players. Aaron Judge, you know, A-Rod. I saw A-Rod play.
Sick.
Whatever, but when you're there, it's the atmosphere, bro. You're a lot of people. You drink beers. You eat hot dogs. You don't give a fuck. So I feel like it's more of the atmosphere for
It's
baseball.
fun when there's a lot of points. If it's like 1-0, bro. Shoot me in the head. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Like,
baseball can be boring.
holy
bro.
fuck,
On
bro.
TV, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck, but I never watch it, bro.
I know. No.
TV.
Me too. Live is pretty cool. Toronto, man. Toronto is nuts.
You saw a couple of games.
Yeah, man. The Blue Jays. Going to see the Blue Jays. It's hard to remember sometimes after the day drinking.
Yeah.
But it's fun, man. It's a nice sport to go see in person. On TV, I have other things to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd rather watch Netflix sometimes.
Yo, this is good, man.
Yeah, man.
It's not too sugary.
No, it's not. Shout out, man. Plus, it's supporting local, so hell yeah.
Oh, it's Gatineau?
No, Quebec.
Oh, Quebec, okay.
Saint Damas. I have no fucking idea where that is, honestly. So
I know, it's good. Try this out, guys. Recap.
shout out.
Okay, so next question now. Would you kill baby Hitler if you could go back in time?
Look, man, I watch way too much fucking Marvel movies and shit. You know what I mean? With the time travel.
Doctor Strange?
So if you go back in time, you know, and you mess with the timeline a little bit, what's gonna happen in the future, right? So if I kill baby Hitler, what's gonna happen? That's what I'm thinking about. You know what I mean? What's gonna happen in the future? Is it an apocalypse or whatever? What I would go back to him when he was like a teenager or whatever, when he was trying out to be an artist, okay? And the 3 Jewish judge said, you know what? No, we don't like your art, whatever. And that's when it started, pretty much. I would have been one of those judges. You know what I mean? Like, you know what, man? He has talent. You know what I mean?
He's actually
and
good.
maybe he would have been the greatest painter of all time, man. Who knows? You know what I mean? So hey, see, I don't want no violence. Okay, I'll try to help him, support him mentally. You know what I mean?
For his
no,
real
look,
passion.
look. If it doesn't change anything in the future, of course, like come on. But hey, if it does, I'll just help him out a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but honestly, I think evil always comes through. So someone else will replace him. You know what I mean? Could even be worse.
I think the same, because this is what I believe. I wouldn't kill baby Hitler because that's a baby, bro. This is how I see it. Hitler represented what a percentage of the population already wanted. He was just the man who represented those ideas.
A crazy fucker, man. High on drugs, bro.
He was fucking crazy, bro. I watched a couple of his documentaries. Bro, he was more evil than like we know he's evil. Everyone knows Hitler probably the baddest man of the 20th century.
But he was deranged, you know.
Like nobody, but we like when you truly watch his documentaries when he was younger and everything, you see how he was really fucking evil. So like I said, I wouldn't kill baby Hitler because if I kill baby Hitler, there would just be another fucktard with the ugly ass mustache who portray the same ideas, the same evil things, and people would still vote for him. So it wouldn't change anything. So that's how I see it, because I think that Hitler, I think he won by like 35% of the vote. Not like,
oh yeah, they were all in, dude.
yeah, it's so like those 35%, and I believe that he still exists. Just now they're silent, but I believe that 20% of people who are fucking crazy like that exist in every country. They just stay silent and they wait for someone fucking crazy who can go in front of a mic, in front of camera, and say those things, and then they'll support him.
It's the way that he delivers the message too. Right? I saw a video of him because of AI now you can like recreate it, and it recreated his speech in English, buddy.
In English, I didn't see that.
It's nuts.
Really? The shit is saying?
It's like he thinks he's a messiah type shit. You know what I mean? It's like a Charles Manson kind of thing. Like he's really not there, man. And plus, there's proof of this. He was like high on speed, high on little methamphetamine and stuff like that, right? So he was amped up, bro. He was going with the beat, boom, boom, and he's just like spitting like craziness, man.
Crazy
he was
shit.
spitting, bro.
Yeah.
It was a freestyle. Like it's probably not freestyle, probably rehearsed. But man, it's crazy times, man. Crazy fucking times, honestly. But hey, I don't know.
Yeah,
is it crazier than what we're living right now? You know what I mean? Nobody's dead. Good, you know.
on wood,
But getting there, I think, man. It's pretty scary. I think so.
No, yeah, Hitler was really like. So yeah, like I said,
Let's not do that again. All right?
Nah,
come on, people.
It happened once. I mean,
We're way too smart as a
Yeah.
population now
Way
to
more
allow
humane.
something like Jesus Christ to allow
No,
something like that. You know what I mean?
Hopefully, man. Hopefully. But yeah, so I didn't know he was that high on drugs. When he
Yes,
used-
absolutely.
Every single time?
Every single time. Yes.
And meth existed at that time?
Well, it's like Adderall, right?
Adderall, okay.
Adderall's a type of amphetamine,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So you take a bunch of Adderall, man, and you're fucked up, you know.
Yeah.
And doctors back then would prescribe cocaine and stuff like that, right? So
Yeah. Well, Coca-Cola used to have cocaine in it, right?
absolutely, yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Crazy
dude.
times, man. This guy's
Jesus
wired on
Christ.
coke, man. Just
Bro,
giving these
wired
crazy
on
speeches. It's
on
insane.
everything, bro.
It's
yeah.
insane, man.
Yeah.
And and they didn't have like I guess the same. It's not as normal as it is now. Not normal, but like we know what it is. We know what someone like, especially we worked in bars. We know what somebody fucked up on coke or fucked up on drugs look like, right?
Bro.
And to be oblivious to that back then, yeah, come on, dude. If someone would give a speech like that, wired to the gills, like, come on, dude.
Yeah, he was screaming and shit, bro.
Yeah.
Passionate as fuck.
I know, man. Hey, there are dictators out there right now, but yeah, just hopefully this doesn't happen again.
And like you said, he thought of himself like a messiah. But I feel like for you to want to become a dictator, because that's different than a prime minister or president. A dictator is like you're basically a king.
Yeah.
You have to you have that self-belief, delusions of grandeur, bro. You have to believe in yourself like I'm truly the messiah. And I don't know how some people, like I understand some people being cocky, being narcissistic, having overconfidence, but having delusions of grandeur like that, I feel like Kanye has a little bit of that. Like he thinks he's Jesus or whatever.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But yeah, I think to be that kind of a dictator and to believe that like you deserve it, because in a way when you have delusions of grandeur, it's like you feel like you deserve things just by being you. And that's when you see his documentary, when he was younger, living in a like homeless shelter, basically, he still had those dreams of, no, but I'm Hitler. Like, I'm going to be fucking the chosen people of the Germanic people and save them and everything.
That's crazy, man.
So I know shit is really
no, man, it's really scary. It's when narcissists become
overly fucking narcissists.
Yeah,
bro.
but they almost like lose grip on reality. You know, it's kind of like a psychosis. You know, and it's fueled by their narcissism a little bit. You know, and it just I don't know, it's crazy. I'm watching a series right now called The Boys. You know what The Boys is?
Yeah, with Homelander.
Okay, Homelander is. You know,
he's a fucking A-class narcissist. Bro. What the fuck?
So that's to me, that's what a dictator looks like. You know what I mean? If you're a fucking Homelander and with all that power, it's like a symbol kind of thing, right? Like Homelander's untouchable because of all his power. You know, it's the same concept. You know, these dictators are in place; they're untouchable because of their power, and they can do whatever the fuck they want, and which is scary. You know, but I don't know. I don't think I'm just trying to be positive, right? Like this fucking the world we live in is not positive at all. But hopefully, like I said, it doesn't.
We're getting better and better. Hopefully,
hopefully, man.
And shout out to that TV show, The Boys. I only watched the first 2 seasons, but I hear everyone's
awesome, bro.
Yeah, everyone's telling me that it's fucking awesome because it's like real life, right? It's like politics, power, money.
Exactly. It's exactly. And
works.
they kind of framed Homelander in season 3 as like a Trump-like figure.
Oh really?
They like all the supporters are like crazy fucking, you know what I mean? So like they simulate what we have right now as what's going on in real life, and they just added superheroes to that and real life problems, and it's fucking awesome. Like the first scene or the first episode, this dude just walking the street with his girlfriend, just all good. And then the guy who runs fast like the Flash, just like he was fucked up on drugs or whatever, and he just hit a sprint and ran right through her, blew her to pieces. So it's like, holy fuck, that's episode 1, dude. This is insane. So
I fucking love TV shows like that because if superheroes were to exist in real life, that is a reality of shit. They wouldn't be like saints or whatever.
They'd be Hollywood stars.
They would take fucking drugs like they all do. And I appreciate TV shows that put the most reality as possible and they don't over dramatize things. Sopranos, I don't know if you watch The Sopranos.
Well, a little bit. They're a little gabagool here and there, but not,
a little gabagool.
but not that much.
The reason I love Sopranos so much, and the reason why it's considered like one of the greatest, if not the greatest drama TV show of all time, is because it's real life. Like Tony Soprano and all the other mafia movies, Italian mafia movies, the boss, the captain, whatever, he's like untouchable, he's like perfect, whatever. But Tony Soprano, he has panic attacks, he crashes, he sees a psychologist. So it's like, it's real life. I love when it's real life. You see the reality of things.
It's too much fake shit, man.
Yeah, that's why I do reality checks. But I like real shit. That's why I don't like LA. Yeah. It's all fake. I like real shit. I like real people.
Me too, man. That's why I vibe with you too, man. Because I started Smack Talk for the same reason, man. Like I just needed to get some shit off my chest, bro. And that's what it is. People need to hear the truth, and they need to hear what a real person sounds like. That's why, like, I don't know if I'm gonna tell it today, but I had I wanted to be a journalist. That's what I wanted to do. I had a bad experience with a journalism degree. And
oh really? Oh really?
Yeah, man. I had a shitty experience, so I ended up quitting. And it just showed you at what point journalism is an absolute joke, man. Like all of these independent ones are the real ones that are getting the good stories out there and reaching the people, and God bless you, man. But the other ones are just Hollywood puppets just sitting in front of a TV and reading off a teleprompter from a story that you wrote, but was edited by your director. So at the end of the day, that's not you, that's not you, that's not you. So you are a puppet. That's what you are, right? Yeah. You just talk. You're an actor. You read a teleprompter and you look good. That's not for me, bro.
That's not for girls. Yeah, no. Well, I think with social media now, with podcasts, thank God, knock on wood, I think like that's changing a lot. Because Piers Morgan, he got cut from the broadcasting TV he was at. Yeah. Now he does YouTube, Piers Morgan Uncensored.
I love Piers Morgan.
I love Piers Morgan too.
I love Piers Morgan, but like of course, some opinions are like, dude, fucking relax.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? But
he's keeping it real.
He's the best out there, man. That's what a journalist is, bro.
Yeah,
that's what it is, man. And man, some questions like I just watched one recently from the girl from the reindeer.
From Reindeer.
Okay, the Reindeer is like a stalker Netflix series. It's like this fat chick who stalked this guy at a bar, and she would send him like 40,000 emails and shit like that. Oh yeah, crazy shit, man.
Yeah.
And Piers Morgan invited the real girl onto his show. the questions he asked, because he has all the proof, right? So
Yeah,
he
of
just
course.
like going. This poor girl, man. Like, it's just, I don't know. He has great conversations. Whoever goes on there, like Jordan Peterson, when he went on there, he just bursted out crying, man. He gets that's how you get the real emotions out of people, man. And you see how they feel, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like Andrew Tate, like there's a lot of fucking controversy before with Andrew Tate. He went on Piers Morgan, and people were like, okay, well, he's not a complete psychopath.
Yeah.
Some of the things, you know, of course you can give
Yeah.
or take, but he's not a complete crazy guy. You know what I mean? So.
And I feel enough because now I feel like world is getting more and more in fake. I feel like we're looking subconsciously for real shit. We want more reality because it's just human nature. It's like we're getting tired of all this fake shit everywhere, and that's why Andrew Tate, I think he was so popular. Like I said, I'm not Andrew Tate. People call me Andre Tate because of my name is similar and I started doing this, whatever. But it's not like I don't really care for him. But some shit he says is true. Of
course.
Sometimes I think maybe he jokes or he provokes to, like, you know, for clickbait or whatever.
I think it's all the persona. At the end of
Yeah.
the day, I think he's a good guy. I think it's just all the persona for him to get attention and money, and it worked.
Oh, it worked as fuck, bro. He was fucking popping during COVID, bro.
Yeah, hey, all the rest of the
crazy.
shit, man, he could be an absolute scumbag. But I'm
Maybe.
just saying, man, for what I think, you know, I think he's not that guy. He's just, you know, he went a little overboard with going in public and saying all this crazy shit, man, which, you know, caused him. And he was, you know, all the kids wanted to be like him, man. So, hey, honestly, man, if my son comes to see me and says, hey, man, I want to fuck the Matrix and I want to get you know, I want to be a millionaire or whatever. Hey, fucking go ahead, man.
Yeah,
Honestly, like, especially in Canada, can't afford shit nowadays, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm working
fucking-
like, you know, I'm working like a psychopath, man,
Yeah,
just to get by. And if we were in the States or somewhere else, man, we'd be comfortable with the salary we have. You know, it's just, I'm starting to get a little tired of the capitalist mindset there. But yeah, if you can try to escape the 9 to 5, man, that's the goal, right?
Yeah. And also, like, I know Andrew Tate talks a lot about the Matrix. Yeah. This is how I see it, okay? For me, that's stupid.
Okay.
Because I believe in no conspiracy theories, okay? Like, I'm anti-conspiracy theories. 'Cause this is how I see it. You know how we talked about messiahs? People believing they're messiahs, Hitler, dictators, Gaddafi, whatever.
Okay.
At the end, if the population is tired of you, bro, they'll fucking kill you. They killed Louis XVI. You know who killed him? Starving peasants. They went into his castle, fucking grabbed him, grabbed his wife, Marie Antoinette, brought him to the guillotine, and fucking chopped his head off. Starving peasants. Gaddafi, bro, they killed him in the streets like a dog. Bro, there's a video, I watched it. Yeah. Like, there's a video of when the civilians caught Gaddafi, bro, they shoved the stick up, you know where. They were fucking beating him. They took his gold gun. Like, that's how I see it, because I feel like that's why I hate when people are afraid of the Matrix or of governments or of political parties or of, like, you know, presidents or whatever. Because I feel like, bro, we have the power. The people have the power. They should be afraid of us. That's how I see it, because history proves it. Bro, Gaddafi was a dictator. They fucking shot him in the street like a dog. Louis XVI was a king. You cannot be more than that. You're a king, bro. You're seen like a half a god. And starving peasants took him and cut his head off, him and his wife.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's my personal opinion. I know some people, you know.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm not going to go that deep into it there, but I do think that these political parties are just out there for it's all money, man. It's all money at the end of the day. Money makes the world go around, man. And, you know, it's whatever gets you that dollar, man. Yeah. You know, sometimes it can be shitty fucking decisions. But to me, like, there's I'll answer the other question too. You said, am I left wing or am I right wing? I'm no wing. I'm apolitical. I'm in the middle.
Same.
I take a little
Shout
bit.
out, respect.
Yeah. No,
respect.
seriously, bro.
Yeah,
like,
respect.
I take some aspects from the left.
Yeah.
I take some aspects from the right.
Bro.
And I make a common sense opinion right in the middle, man. That's how you're supposed to see it. I hate these fucking, these separatist camps that people create, man, between the left and the right. I find that there's extremists on both ends, man. You guys are fucking political terrorists, honestly.
Both sides.
Get a
Both
life,
sides.
man. They're like, you can be against abortion and a Biden supporter or whatever.
course.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't
It's
matter.
not black or white, bro. There's like you said, I'm the same as you. I'm not right or left.
Yeah.
I consider myself in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't like people who go too much to the left. Same goes for people who go too much to the right. It doesn't make sense. For me, like you said, it's perfect. Use common sense. And I feel like nowadays common sense isn't really common anymore.
It's not.
People go way too much in the fucking ends. Yeah. It's either you're far left, fucking wokey this, or you're far right, racist, and you hate everyone.
Absolutely.
Like, you can take some shit from the left side. Oh, I like this. So from them, I like this, and then you make common sense because,
Yeah.
dude, like I feel like I've never met a woke person in real life.
Oh, I have.
Oh, you have?
Oh,
Really?
absolutely, bro.
Oh no, I haven't.
Oh,
Oh,
absolutely.
fuck, huh?
Yeah, crazy. And
Like full on woke.
full on woke,
Oh,
bro.
damn, I
like
haven't.
still wearing a mask and shit. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck,
But hey, they're allowed their opinion. They're
Yeah.
allowed to do whatever they want. But it's just like stop trying to bring it on other people, man. And same with the other side, man. These crazy, almost Mormon people, man. Like, you know,
Yeah,
like
bro.
it's just like racist and stuff like that. It's just like, man, this world, life is too short.
Way too
Life
short.
is too short. Go spend time with your family. Go have fun. Go
Pursue your
travel.
passions.
Pursue your passions, man. Just leave politics alone, man.
Mm.
Leave politics alone. I don't know, man. I have no time for it. Of course, I do. You know, I'm a history guy. I love history, so
same,
of
man.
course that I'm gonna. Politics is throughout history, right? So of course I'm going to do my research on left and right, and I do find that the left is kind of extreme right now.
Yeah.
So we kind of need some new ground especially in Canada. Like holy fucking shit!
Oh yeah, bro. Yo,
Yeah.
I love Canada. I'm born here.
I love this country, bro.
It's for me. Canada is the best country in the world.
Yeah.
Normally, you don't hear really immigrants say this, like sons of immigrants. But for me, I was raised differently. Canada is the best country in the world. But right now, we're getting way too woke, bro. I'm
know.
sorry, bro. I go at U Ottawa, and they're telling me there's 150 genders, whatever. I mean, that's my personal opinion. Canada is getting way too woke, bro.
It is kind of crazy. We need to come to a common ground a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
man. Like and we have to stop caring about it. That's the thing. Like
know.
people are gonna have mixed opinions for the rest of time.
Yeah,
so
always.
just go on with it. How about let's make homes affordable for people our age? How about we have like less taxes?
Mm-hmm.
How about we I don't know. Find
cut the
jobs,
carbon tax.
cut the, like all these bullshit. Like it's insane, man. Like especially in Quebec. Like let's say you're in Quebec. Let's say you work in Ontario and you're in Quebec. You have the provincial tax from Ontario, and then you have the Quebec tax, and then
I
you have
know,
the
bro.
federal tax from the Canadian government. It's insane, man. And we have to change something. We have to change something because it's a beautiful country. I'm so proud to
most
be
beautiful.
Canadian, man.
Yeah, me
My
too.
grandfather fought for this country, man, and
Really?
I'm a proud Canadian, man. But it's look, I went to Spain, and usually people say like, "Hey, where are you from?" And they're like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
of course.
Canada." Like, "Oh man, Canada's awesome." Whatever. Okay. The answer to one of the guy at a bar was, "Canada."
Really?
Shit, man. That's how we look
Damn.
like to other people. Like we're
Nowadays.
a pussy country. You know what I mean?
Nowadays,
Yeah.
bro.
And we're known to be hardworking. Like fishermen, oil riggers. The crazy people from the like that hunt that you know what I mean. Like we're known to be a hard ass country, man. And it changed a lot. It changed a lot, and I don't think I'm very for it, but hopefully Canada's going to change. But like it's so far gone. Like even if it does change now, how long is it going to take before it to be normal? You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. We'll see. One day at a time.
Hopefully, yeah, because like for me, Canada is the best country. And when I traveled a lot before when I was younger, and when I would say, "Oh, I'm Canadian," it'll only be praise. Oh, Canadian, Canada, I love Canada. Canadians the best. Not like Americans. You know, when you go somewhere else in America,
Oh, yeah.
it's always American. It's always negative, always wherever
Yeah,
you
I
go.
know.
But Canadian, bro, it used to be like you're Canadian, the most moral people, the kindest people, the
Yep.
most compassionate. Some of these smartest, like the most educated population on planet Earth.
It's still true.
Yeah, it's all true.
It's just that it's a like this mirage that people have because of who's representing Canadians.
Yeah, I know.
That's the problem.
Like
it's not the
Yeah,
Canadians.
it's not.
No,
It's not.
you come to Canada, everybody's fucking tired of this shit too.
Yeah, I
man.
know. Everyone,
You know what I mean?
everyone I know in Canada, they're all tired of this. Like from what I see and who I encounter, they're all tired of this woke shit and all this too going far left. They're all tired of it. So, like what people who are not from Canada, what they see, they think like, of course, like the Spanish guy said, that we're like pussies, and I understand why they see us like that. I mean, you just have to turn on TV and see what Canada does.
Yeah.
That will be your opinion too if you're not Canadian, if you're from Italy, or if you're from
exactly.
Albania, if you're from Afghanistan,
And
wherever.
other countries are just like, okay, well, I'll do whatever I want with Canada. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
apparently there was interference between China and Canada.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Whatever, but they don't care, man. What's Canada gonna do? You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. It's like the nerdy kid in elementary school. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like everybody's ganging up on him, and it's
Yeah.
just you can't do anything, man. I don't know. Whatever. It's just politics is too complicated for me to give a fuck.
Next question, bro. We have a lot of questions, but no
go.
problem. Should there be a minimum age that people should be allowed on social media?
Absolutely.
Same here.
Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. I'm not going to say 18, but honestly, I would say 18.
Really, yeah.
But like 16 to be morally okay. But
Yeah.
I would allow certain apps. Like you're allowed to have, I don't know, like a basic YouTube and fucking shit. I don't know, like another app, right? But Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, no.
Twitter, no way.
No.
Twitter's getting crazy.
No.
But shout out Twitter. That's my favorite app. I love X, bro.
I'm an IG guy. Like I'm pretty much
Yeah.
like I don't really tweet and shit like that, man. But I'm an IG guy. But I do respect Twitter and how how it is. I just never got into it, you know.
You should, bro. Believe me. Once you get in on it, you're gonna get hooked. Cause, bro, like you can literally say whatever you want on X. Like I know Instagram. I'm a big Instagram guy. I post shit on TikTok. I don't really care. Like I only post on TikTok. I never scroll on TikTok.
Me either, man.
For me, TikTok. I'm only 23. I'm going on 24 soon. I don't want to sound like an old head, but for me, I'm too old for TikTok. For me, TikTok is like Snapchat, even worse, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, if you're 24 years old and you come and ask me for my Snapchat, bro, I'm gonna look you up. Like, you're serious, my Snapchat.
And the other way around too, man. If you're like in your like mid 20s and you're asking a girl out, asking her for a snap, that's insane.
That's crazy for
That's
me, bro.
insane. Grow the fuck.
For me,
up.
Instagram is perfect.
Yeah.
For me, Instagram.
You know how much of a child you look like, bro?
And Snapchat.
Come
bro,
on,
God
man.
Damn.
Hey, you're not gonna pull milfs with a fucking
Snapchat.
on Snapchat.
And you
man.
like milfs,
I
huh?
love milfs,
Yeah.
man. I love my girl, man. She's my sexy lady.
Yeah. For me, like you said, like now to put an age on it, I wouldn't be sure because hey, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a researcher,
No.
and I haven't got enough information on it. But one thing's for sure, there should be more regulations on it, especially now recently. TikTok, they're from China. Believe me, they don't give a fuck about us Westerners. They don't give a fuck if they're because it was proven TikTok.
Brain rot. That's what they call it. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Chinese people on TikTok, not Chinese people, TikTok, they're on purpose putting negative content for Canadians, Westerners, Americans to see for our kids. And bro, when you were 14 years old, how dumb were you?
Pretty fucking dumb, dude.
I was basically mentally retarded bro, at 14. Bro, are you crazy?
Yeah.
Like bro, at 14, you could tell anything to a 14-year-old, and if you're convincing enough, he could believe that shit, bro.
Yeah.
He could literally believe that
Bro,
shit.
when I was that age, man, I was like a skater boy and all that shit, man. I was like, everybody's like, oh, hail Satan, whatever. You know what I mean? I was like that, man. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. I listened to rock and shit, so it was like an easy transition. But like nowadays, man, I would slap the shit. Like kid, if he says hail Satan, yeah, buddy, you don't know what evil is, motherfucker.
Yeah, because when you're young, you think it's cool.
It ain't cool, man.
Bro, it's fucking stupid, bro.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think if you're not in your mid-20s when you're basically becoming a man and you don't have the urge to slap the living shit out of your teen self, I think you haven't evolved enough in life.
I agree.
Like you're not in a good place because I feel like every man should have that urge to want to slap the living shit out of their teen self. If I go back in time, bro, I'll go in high school, I'll beat myself up, bro.
Oh, for sure.
And be like, why? Don't worry, in a couple of years you're gonna understand why.
Absolutely. No,
You know
same
what I
way,
mean?
man. I was a menace, bro, in high school. Oh, man.
Yeah, were you crazy or?
Yeah, well, you know, skater days and partying and stuff like that, and just, you know, drugs and fights and
I wouldn't think of you as a skater boy.
Yeah, well, because I wasn't, you know, but I
Yeah.
wasn't
Were
that
you
big.
like skinny and shit?
So I was big, and then I lost weight, and then big, then lost weight, and then I got fucking huge, and then I lost weight again, and now I'm here. You know what I mean?
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I fluctuated pretty much all my life. Yeah.
Okay, next question. Would you be able to date/marry a girl who does explicit content on OnlyFans?
Well, I've dated one before.
Really?
I've dated one before. Not for long though. You know, in the beginning as a man, okay, you're like, oh shit, like this is cool. You know what I mean? And then after like what, a week, you're like, no, I'm fucking crazy, man. What am I doing? Like, this is insane, man. No. So yeah, I did, and from that experience, hell no. All right? I'm not with the exposing your body and all that stuff. And my girl that I'm with right now, like, you should be comfortable with your girl, or you should be attracted enough to her that you don't need like porn and OnlyFans and all that bullshit. That's exactly what I'm living through right now, man. And if you're compatible 100% with your girl, man, you don't need that shit, bro. It's like I said, brain rot. It's fucking brain rot. And by the way, guys, if you have an option, why the fuck are you paying for OnlyFans?
Yeah, I know. It makes no sense, bro.
You know what porn is, right? Like, you know what I mean?
Bro, go on
Porn
the
is
internet.
garbage, but like if you have a the choice between paying and not, it's only pictures and shit. Like,
Bro, I could Google right now this second. Whatever
Whatever
bro.
you want.
Like
Yeah,
literally,
yeah.
and when I say whatever, I mean some things could even be illegal, bro, and you could find it for a couple of days before they take it down.
absolutely.
So like guys who pay for OnlyFans, I'll never understand. Bro,
Me either.
porn is free. Like porn is very bad for your brain. It's been proven a million of times that it's bad for your
sure.
brain,
Absolutely.
for everything.
Yep.
But like, I mean, fuck, who hasn't watched porn, right?
for sure, yeah.
Every single man. Like,
Absolutely.
I'm telling this to girls. I'm like, girls, believe me, every single man has watched porn. And a man who says he hasn't, he's probably the guy who watches the most porn.
Oh yeah.
That's like,
Agreed.
believe
This
me.
guy's watching tentacle shit. You know what I mean? This guy's watching.
This guy's watching
Oh yeah, man.
fucked up shit all the time.
Yeah,
bro.
40 people gangbangs and shit, man.
Yeah,
this
that's
guy's
crazy.
locked in, man.
So to get back to the question, girls, don't take this bad. I could never ever date or marry a girl that does explicit content on OnlyFans.
No.
Now, girls, it's a free country. Do what you want. It's your body.
Get that bag, man.
You get. Hey, good for you. If you get money, good for you.
Absolutely.
But I'm not dating you. I'm not marrying you. And I mean, now I know this can sound Andrew Tate-esque, but no high value man. I hate using that word because now it's getting way too out of control. But any man who has a little bit
Any man who's not a loser.
who's self-respectable,
Exactly.
who respects
Yeah.
himself, I hate to say this, he'll not date you and he'll not marry. He'll maybe date you for a couple of weeks and he'll date you only to fuck you. I mean, that's not a good word. My dad wants me to call him on the word.
Okay.
He'll only have to have sexual relationships with you. He doesn't want to be with you if he's a respectable man. That's just the truth. Because I'm going to be honest, you sell your body online for fiscal gain. You sell sexual content for fiscal gain. You're like a modern day prostitute in a way.
You're selling your pussy for a McDouble. Like,
It's sad to
That's
say,
insane,
but it's
bro.
true, bro.
That's insane.
That's really
and in
insane.
Canada, that's like what, like $7 now? So yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so girls, keeping it real. It's a reality check. If you don't like it, shut up, get off my YouTube page. But hey, that's how it is.
That's what it is.
In your opinion, is there any positive to the woke movement?
That we become aware of mental illness.
Okay.
I think that this movement is making normal people aware that holy shit, society can get out of hand pretty fucking quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I think we kind of needed that for a little red flag. Yeah. Apart from that, man, like any extremist group, there's no positivity behind it, man. They're just it's like a terrorist group, man. Who do the terrorists recruit? The young people, right? Because they're easy to brainwash. And who are they doing? You know, what are they doing? You know, it's the same concept, man, for me. So positivity is that we're aware of what can happen to society quickly. And the negativity is just all the rest of the shit that we have to deal with on a daily basis. So, yeah.
So before, I'm gonna be honest, before I thought there was like no positive. I'm a big anti-woke guy, bro. I always hated wokeness and everything. But then recently I had on my podcast a actor/model, Simba Yakis, shout out.
Yeah, I saw, yeah.
Yeah, he was on my podcast and he made me realize that he hates wokeness. But he said, you know what, Andre, there's actually some good to wokeness because there's less like sexually touching people on set. Because now, because of the boomers
The
and
Me
everything.
Too movement,
Yeah, because the Me Too movement, he said on set, and he's an actor, like he knows what he's talking about. And he told me, you know what, Andre, I don't like wokeness. I'm not for it, whatever. But there is some positive. And when he explained it to me, I was like, you know what, you're right, bro.
Yeah.
Like for those kind of things, you know, Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein, you know, like all these people. So like I think there is maybe some positive, but at the end, like I said, bro, I hate wokeness.
Yeah.
I hate everything, bro. I fucking hate that shit, bro. So for me, that's what's positive because if we can become more humane and it makes common sense for like, I mean, if you're an 18-year-old girl, I mean, all the shit happened to Meryl Streep. That's sad. But I saw her movie documentary.
Yep.
She was a very beautiful young woman with high
But
aspirations.
I don't consider that woke though. That's the thing. I don't consider that woke. When I think about woke, bro, I think about this crazy blue-haired. You know what I mean? Like it's just like extremist. You know, like for me, look, I hate like I dealt with a lot of situations like that before, and there's disgusting people out there, man.
Of course.
And I don't think it's woke to stand up, man. I think you actually have the, you know what I mean? It's humane. You have to do it. You have a duty as a human being to, and also for the people who watch that happen, and they don't do anything, you're even worse.
Yeah.
Burn in hell, bro. Like seriously, like I think that I don't consider that woke. I think I consider that more common sense. But in terms of, you know, going out and, you know, protesting in the street for, you know, a thing that you're not even slightly aware of.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I said, I hate wokeness. But for me, 99% of it is fucking stupid. Everything that's woke, I hate it. But like you said, if that's considered more humane, then I'm for it, because I am for humanity, bro. I am for humane shit. So
Yep.
I like all of that. Are you a religious person?
Oh, I like that question. First and foremost, I believe in God. Okay. I believe that life is too, I think there's a lot of miracles going on in this world without, like, for there to not be a God. Life is a little bit too perfect for there to not be a God. And I've prayed multiple times. I've been in crazy situations, bro, and it helped out, you know?
Yeah.
Do I associate myself with a religion? Absolutely not.
No?
I'm not Muslim. I'm not Christian. I'm not Buddhist. I'm not
Jewish.
I'm not Jewish. I think that they're all, look, religion is man-made.
Yeah, of
Right?
course.
Anything man-made is flawed. To
100%.
me, to me, it's the same thing. When you think about, okay, like let's say Jesus when he was a kid, okay, where he grew up, Jesus, so technically, would be praying to who? To Allah, right? To God, because that's was the language that he would speak. You know what I mean?
Oh,
he spoke
Hebrew.
Aramaic, right?
Oh, okay, maybe, yeah.
He spoke Aramaic, so the word is Allah for God. So when he would pray to God, he would pray to Allah. And the people in that don't know about Muslim culture is that it's basically the same thing. They believe in God, Allah, but they just think Jesus was a normal person.
Yeah. Well, I think they have Jesus as a prophet. Muslims.
Yes, as a prophet, yes. But I'm saying they don't think he's the son of God.
Yeah, they don't, yeah.
You know, so it's all so similar, man. And it is man-made, and it caused so many wars, and it still separates us on a daily basis, man. Everywhere you are in the country, like religion separates people. Hey, if you believe in something, believe it to the fullest. I totally agree with that. But don't try to smite other people, to bring down other people because they believe in something different from you. Because at the end of the day, it is the same thing.
It is.
You know, you believe in good and evil, man. That's it. Like, I hate people when people ask that, man, and they don't understand my answer. Like some people don't understand. Like, what do you mean you're not religious? Like, you know what I mean? Like they still don't understand it. I believe in God wholeheartedly, but I do not associate it with a man-made fallacy, bro. That's what I think it is. I think it's just completely made up and just to separate us, man. That's what it is. It's another team, man. It's like soccer. It's like football. It's another team, man.
It's like countries. Countries are also man-made. Like Lions, we made it. It's
Absolutely.
all man-made.
Yeah.
I consider myself a Christian, but at the same time, this is how I see it. It is man-made. I know some people believe, no, it's man-made. Every religion is man-made. And I'm a big Christian. Why? Because first of all, I grew up like that. And second of all, it's because religion for me should be personal. Because like Gandhi said, there is as much religions as there are people on planet Earth.
Yep.
Even though we think there's 5 big major religions, like you named that Islam, Christianity, Judaism, Buddhism, Hinduism, at the end, we all have our like way of dealing with, because I think religion is made for you to help yourself deal with
Life.
hardships, life.
Yep.
I think that's why I think that everyone in a way is religious, because even atheists, but when shit goes to the fan, I think we all pray. If you're on a boat and fucking you're close to dying, I think we're all gonna pray to something, to a higher power, whatever you call it. They call it Allah just because it's the language. It's not because it's the same. It's God. It's just a higher power.
Absolutely.
That's how I see it. Now, for me, it's very stupid to separate yourself, to cause wars, because some people
Agreed.
believe in different things. But amongst those people, they also see life, religion differently. So, but yes, I do consider myself a religious person, like you said. I would associate with Christianity. I grew up like that. I'm raised there. But like basically me and my parents, because they're from Serbia, they're Orthodox basically. But when they came here, they switched to Protestantism.
Protestant, yeah.
Yeah, Protestant. Because they believe like it's newer.
It's like soft Christian, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not Christian. In a way, it's more like day-to-day life. It's more like when you see a preacher preach, he talks more about everyday life. You know, oh, you have money issues, don't worry, God will help you out. Believe in Him, go work hard. And you know, it's like capitalism comes from Protestants because it's hard work, it's working and everything. So I would believe I am a religious person, but at the same time, you pretty much said it all, bro. Don't cause like. It's all man-made, bro. It's all fallacies. It's complete. It's always changing, and everyone can interpret a certain story differently in the Bible, right? Like there's like a million ways to interpret it. It's not like they write, "Oh, the sky is blue. That's it. 2 + 2 is 4." The story of whoever you can. There's like a million ways to interpret it.
And who knows, man? We weren't there exactly, man. And who knows that it even happened? Man.
Yeah. Who knows that? I mean, I'm a Christian. Who knows that Jesus even existed? Who knows?
Yeah.
Like at the end, I'm a Christian, but at the same time. I'm logical, bro. I know like science is important. That's what makes us innovate and go forward as humans. Humanity is very important. So like maybe Jesus, and what are the chances that Jesus looked the way Jesus looked, like that they painted him? Maybe he was Jewish, you know, Jesus, and he was born in Nazareth. Yeah. So maybe he looked like a modern day Arab. But
absolutely.
There's more chances instead of him looking like this.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, they created
blue eyes, you know,
blonde hair.
Yeah,
maybe, but, you know, like, if we're keeping it real, so.
For the people who listen that are in Europe or whatever, if you come to Quebec, Jesus is white. Wherever you look, Jesus is white.
Jesus is white. Wherever.
He lived in fucking Saguenay-Lac-Saint-Jean, dude. Oh, yeah. Fuck.
But yeah, so pretty much it, bro. I think what you said, I agree with. And I feel like everyone agrees with that because I feel like even if you say, when people say they're atheists, I think because they haven't thought of it deeply enough to understand, like, but I do believe in a higher power. Yeah. But it's just, I don't want to associate myself with these man-made religions. Yeah. I think it's more that.
People who are atheists, a lot of the times what I notice is that they're kind of pissed off with life because they've had a lot of fucking hardship and they're pissed off with life. So they just neglect everything. They just say no to everything, you know, like, oh, I don't believe in that because life is shit for me. So you know what I mean? But once you go through enough shit and then you see like, okay, if I get involved a little bit and, you know, I ask for some help and I actually put the work in, you can change a lot of crazy situations, man. So
I like how you said it because I feel like atheists, this is how I feel. They see all this suffering and craziness happening in the world and they say, how can God exist if he lets this happen? And I feel like that's their main argument for all atheists.
Yeah, it's a good point, but like, you know.
But at the same time, like, how can you live life thinking like that? Like, nothing's gonna happen of your life if you don't have faith in something. Because, bro, in life, maybe something in our eyes feels, how many times did this happen to you? Something in your life bad happened. And that moment you're like, what the fuck? Why is this happening to me? It's like the worst thing that could happen. Mm-hmm. Couple of days later, couple of weeks later, that was actually good for me. Because without that, I wouldn't be where I am right now. So
yeah. Everything happens for a reason, bro. I know it's corny as fuck, but I honestly do believe that, man. Like, everything is in place, man. As long as you're a good person, man, everything is in place for you, man. You just gotta take the right decisions. And
I feel like religion is really good because I heard Andrew Tate once said that having a mindset that helps you be competitive in this world is more important than having a mindset that is too like rational and seeing the reality of things. Like if you're always like, oh, how can these kids die in Africa of this if God exists? But sometimes it's like just have to have faith in something bigger than you and just understand that we cannot understand everything and we're way like dumber than we think we are and we have way less knowledge than we actually think we have.
Yeah, I agree.
So, okay, do you know what biohacking is?
So, not really, man. No? So it's just like to improve your body on like on a physical level.
Biology, yeah.
Okay, explain.
So do you biohack?
Well, what do you mean? Like
fasting is biohacking.
Okay.
Because when you fast, like it's
would sauna be considered biohacking? Because technically you are regenerating cells, right?
I don't think so.
So if sauna and cold plunge is included in that?
Cold plunge is.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay,
I love the biohack.
Yeah, it is.
Actually. Yeah. So and there's a spa right here, Huma. Crazy. It's a really nice spa. It's the best. If you can do it once a week, man, like, you know, every day, it's hard to do every day, and especially now it's hot as fuck outside, so, you know, it's a little rough. Man. Yeah, it's crazy, man. But if you can do it once a week, Andrew Huberman, whatever.
Shout out, bro.
Yeah, that's what he said.
His podcast is amazing, bro.
I know. And he said once a week for 1 hour of sauna, so it'd be like intervals, right? Mm-hmm. So it'd be 20 minutes sauna, 2 to 5 minutes cold plunge, And then 20 minutes sauna, 2 to 5 minutes cold plunge, 20 minutes sauna, 2 to 5 minutes cold plunge is better than like it decreases heart disease by like 40%. It's insane,
Really?
man. Yeah, so you
Yeah.
are biohacking in a certain sense,
That
right?
is
So
biohack.
I'm all for that. I love sauna, dude. I love cold plunging. I think sauna is the best thing, especially if you want to lose weight or if you want to meditate. If you're new into getting into meditation, sauna is a good way to boost that, man. You don't really care about anything else except for, you know, not dying of heat, you know? So I love the sauna, man. Apart from that, I don't really know anything else. Like, yeah, I don't know what else, man. What else would you consider biohacking?
My biggest biohack, I used to do saunas a lot,
Okay.
but I stopped. Maybe I should get back on it. I don't know why. Cold plunges, I'm keeping it real, I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch, bro. Cold plunges look fucking
Honestly,
hard,
the
bro.
showers are the worst. Cold plunge is nothing because
Really?
you go right, you put your body in right
Yeah.
away and you breathe it out, man. You know.
So it's less bad than cold showers.
For me, yeah.
Really? Okay.
Cold showers because you can't get used to it, man. Like
Yeah.
it's sprayed all over the place. It's cold as fuck, and your body can't acclimate to it, so you're just freezing. It's terrible. I don't like cold showers, but cold plunges, man, I can do a good 5
I
minutes.
never tried cold plunges, only cold showers. Maybe that's why. Maybe if I did a cold plunge once.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning, you're like, "Holy fuck, what am I doing? What am I doing?" But if you just stay there for like 30 seconds, 1 minute, man, and you just breathe through it, like it's all mind games after. You feel so good after, bro. I'm telling you, man. The cold shower is bullshit. Fuck the cold shower.
Yeah.
I wake up every morning, and the first thing I do is a cold
5
shower. Go
a.m.
fuck yourself. Like, no way. There's no fucking way.
So maybe I should, because everyone says that cold plunges are fucking amazing, and they say exactly like you said. First 30 seconds, first time doing it, it's like your body's like, yo, what the fuck are you doing to me? This it's not normal.
Yeah.
But then like slowly you're getting into it,
Yeah.
and then they say it's like a drug.
Yep.
You need it. But for me, the biggest biohack, and this for me, like I'm a junkie for this. For this biohack, fasting. Bro, for fasting, I'm a fucking junkie, bro. Like what that gets me, it gets me so much like dopamine, it gets me high, like not really high, but like it gives me like all these benefits that I've been now fasting for 2-3 years and I can't stop.
What's your window? Like, what do you?
So this is my
Routine? Yeah, yeah.
weakest window. So
Okay.
every day I do minimum 18 hours fast, minimum. So from 3 to 9 I'll eat, minimum. That's minimum. Then from time to time I'll do 24 hours. My record is 48 hours without eating, only water and tea.
How do you feel after that?
Bro, amazing, bro. It's like did you ever try fasting?
Yes, I tried fasting before, but not more than 24 hours. Like, that's crazy, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro,
But
no,
apparently,
no.
it's like you unlock like
Bro, it's like
really.
Bro, it's like you're in a different universe where it's fucking like your mind is so clear. And this is scientifically proven because before we were nomads and we wouldn't eat like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is just like a capitalist way of us eating before work,
Yeah.
at work, and then after
Yeah,
work.
yeah. 3 meals a day bullshit.
Yeah,
there.
that's bullshit. Before, when we were nomads, you didn't know when you were gonna eat. When you kill something, then you eat. But you can go 3-4 days without eating. So your body like doesn't have food inside. And when your body doesn't have food, it has more time and energy to help your body regenerate from other things that could cause cancer or diabetes or whatever. That's what fasting does. Because fasting is fucking amazing for your body. And like, bro, when you pass, like, let's say, when you did 24 hours, right?
Yeah, well, no, okay. The max I've done would be 24 hours. Yeah,
How did you feel after 20 hours?
I'm a big dude, man. I love
Okay,
food.
maybe
I
it's
love
different.
food, man. Like I was just, I didn't feel bad, but I was hungry. You know, that's the
Okay, yeah.
thing. You know, that's the thing.
Maybe it's different for everyone because my brother is the same as you. He needs to eat constantly because he trains BJJ. He's always active. But for me, it's different, bro. Like the less I eat, the better I feel.
Yes, me too. I feel the same way. Like let's say like working out. People are like, oh my god, you have to eat before working. If I eat before working out, dude, I'm bloated as fuck. Like
Same here.
I feel way better if I fast, and at the end of the day, I eat. Yes. But after 24 hours, man, it's rough, man. It's rough, yeah.
For me, the roughest is from like 16 to 20. Once I get into the 20, then I'm like, okay, I can keep going. And then like just my mind's like, it's like you're in the fucking Matrix shit, bro. You can see shit. You're like, you're like more clear on, oh, what should I do now? Like, what's better? And just like, I don't know, it's like a drug, bro. I'm addicted to it, bro. Fasting, like, yeah. So for me, that's the biohack that I do. But at the same time, I'm against people making it their whole life and just abusing on biohack. Because like, do you know Chris Willex? He does podcasts.
No.
He said once, like, if you miss your biohacking routine this morning, don't worry about it. America was built on guys who used to eat bacon for breakfast, smoke cigarettes, and ride their cars without seatbelts on.
You're fine, yeah.
So like at the end, like biohacking is good, but at the end, like you have to put in the work. You have to do the actual shit that matters, not just biohack and then like I feel like did you watch the movie American Psycho?
With
Christian Bale?
Yeah, with Christian Bale.
Did you watch the movie?
Yes,
Like
of course.
he's really into.
Yes.
He's like a psychopath.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like in the morning he wakes up, this mask,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
mask. Like I feel like it came a bit from that. Like so yeah, into biohacking, I love it, bro. Fasting. Try doing 48 hours. Try.
Fuck, I'll try, dude. I'll try. It has to be during the week because the weekend. I love food, bro. I'm a
Yeah.
huge food guy. Like I'm a foodie. Like honestly, if I had another life, if I had to start over again, I'd become a chef.
Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah, well, yes, absolutely. I grew up watching Anthony Bourdain. I'm a huge Bourdain fan, and all my family, I have a lot of people in family that love to cook. I grew up around cooking. I have a lot of buddies in the food industry, and I wanted to do that when I was young. But then, everybody's like, "Well, dude, there's no money in it. There's no money in it. There's no money in it." So I'm like, fuck it. I'm not gonna do that, right?
Yeah.
But if I look back now, man, and I could have done something with it,
Yeah, of course, that's for sure.
Creating content or whatever, for sure, man. I love food, bro. I love to cook too, man. It's like a therapy for me,
Yeah, really?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I fucking hate cooking, bro.
I love cooking, bro. It's the best,
Really?
man. Yeah, I just put my headphones on and
But everyone who likes cooking, they all say the same thing. They all say it's like therapy. It's like meditation.
it's like painting. It's like being creative, man. Like, what I like to do is like look in the fridge. Okay, what do I have to cook? Okay, I have this. Okay, perfect. So that I can make I don't know, like a dipping sauce with it. That I can marinate the steak in this. Boom, boom, boom. I like to it's like I'm a master chef. You know what I mean? I get a fucking random ingredients and cook something. I love doing that, man.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I hate fucking cooking.
And I
bro.
love restaurants. I have a lot of friends in the restaurant industry, and especially in Ottawa and in Gatineau, man. We have date nights, right?
Yeah.
I want to post like more often to support the local businesses and stuff. But we try to go out every Friday. It is expensive, and it's time. We have no fucking time. But when I do, man, I love trying like new spots, man. Especially in Ottawa, man. Ottawa is starting to get really good food.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gatineau sucks.
Gatineau sucks, really.
Gatineau sucks. When it comes to food, bro, there's nothing here.
And like we talked about Anthony Bourdain, bro. This is one thing, just like a side note, bro. That guy, like I grew up watching him also with my dad. Bro.
Absolutely.
For me, he had probably one of the best jobs on planet Earth. One of the best jobs, bro. You travel, you get paid to travel, you get paid millions to travel and to eat local food, to eat some of the best food in the world, and he killed himself.
But he was also a heroin addict until the age of 40.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So
That didn't help.
that affects. You know what I mean?
That affects a lot, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, he was heavy into drugs, man. And then like I think he never traveled ever until his 40s. Watch the documentary, okay? I watched the documentary. It's sad as fuck there. It's a documentary about him.
Of course.
His life is really interesting, man. Like in the beginning of his life, like I like him because I wanted to go into journalism, and he is like a great like travel writer. He was amazing, man. Like, and I would watch No Reservations with my mom and was it Layover, the show too, with mom, and we used to watch like all the different kinds of and I was so like I love to travel too, and I was so fascinated by like him just being at this random fucking mom and pop's shop in fucking Cambodia, you know what I mean, and trying out a bunch of shit and drinking with locals. I found that amazing, man. And I just it goes to show that even if you have a perfect life, it could be, at home, it could be complete shit.
Yeah. Well, that was my point. I mean, if someone wants to watch it from outside, like, bro, what do you want more? You're a millionaire, you're famous, you have status, and your job is literally traveling and eating food. Bro, I like to fast, yes, but do I like to eat food? I fucking love eating food. Bro, give me a pizza, give me cookies, but I'll fucking destroy that shit. But I know it's not healthy, that's why, I restrain. But if I could, I would eat every single day, everything I want. But that was his job, and it just goes to show, bro, you can watch someone's life. And how many times did this happen? Kurt Cobain. Like Elvis Presley, I always use this example. Elvis Presley for me had the perfect life, bro. He had everything, like literally everything. Like all the girls were after him. Probably the best singer of all time, one of the best singers of all time. Famous, rich, young, good looking, and he was heavy into sleeping pills. He couldn't sleep, and that's what caused him to die. Right? All these drugs, alcohol. Like he got a
lot of drugs, man. Especially in like rappers and stuff like that, man. The overdoses is crazy,
Sad,
man.
yeah.
Drugs is just. I don't know, man. Nobody's perfect,
Yeah.
Everybody has their
Demons.
flaws and shit. And drugs is, especially pills, man. Once you get hooked, you're fucked, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why I never did any drug, not any. And I've been a bartender since in the nightclub scene since 17. So I work at 17. I never did any drugs, and I rarely drink.
Yeah, me too. I rarely drink too.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I rarely drink. But I was heavy into drugs when I was young.
Really?
Oh yeah. But when I turned, so at 18 I had this crazy car accident. Okay, and
18.
after that I'm like, dude, I gotta chill, man. From like 15 to 18, I was like heavy into like party
Really?
drugs and shit. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
I wouldn't think of it.
Oh yeah, man.
Really?
People watching, they know. I'm clean now. I'm good. Ever since like, cause I went into security. Like I was a security,
Bouncer, yeah.
I was a bouncer, security guard after. So I pretty much like cleaned up from there. You know, smoking weed here and there, and you know, and drinking. But I'm not a big drinker at all. You know, like I'll smoke and stuff like that. Like on the weekends just to chill. But apart from that, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm a small drinker too, bro. Beer, don't give me a beer.
No,
I
me
fucking
too.
hate beer.
Well,
Really?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
like on a nice day, I'll drink like a light beer.
I couldn't.
Hey man, it makes me so bloated.
Really? Okay, yeah.
Crazy. I don't know why. I also have a fucked up stomach or something. But I'm like, hey man,
You're like a woman, bro.
Yeah,
You're always bloated,
I'm
bro.
always bloated on my period, bro. I'm pregnant.
Hormones working and shit.
Yeah. But tequila, like, give me a tequila soda, man. So, like, I'm good, man. Like, I love like
Yeah.
a vodka soda, tequila soda. Just
Yeah, I know, because I know tequila sodas are like the healthiest drink you could have.
in terms of calories and what's in it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know tequila, because I didn't know, I always used to take vodka soda, because my logic was vodka is like, it's clear. So in my mind it was like, oh, it's healthier than these other things. But then I learned that no, actually tequila is better because it comes from,
A plant. Well, it goes from a
plant.
cactus, actually. Right?
Yeah. So I'm not a big drink, and I never, like in high school I think we were different, bro. Like you used to say you used to party a lot and drink, but me, I only used to play soccer. Like first, like I didn't smoke weed. I never tried any drug. What I did smoke was cigars in Cuba.
Yeah.
Cigars. That's what I smoke rarely, even there.
Yeah.
But I never did drugs. Alcohol very rarely. Like if I have to drink, you have to force me to
man.
drink. Like
I used to get fucked up like
Damn, yeah,
from
we're
Friday to
different.
Sunday, man. Just crazy parties and shit like that. But hey, honestly, I'm glad I did it like younger. So then like at like fucking 18, 19, 20, I was done with that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like now I'm an old man, bro. I'm just
Yeah.
chilling, man.
How
Like,
old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay, for the
Yeah,
milfs
yeah.
out there.
Yeah, no, man. Yeah, my girl's fucking. Oh, she's gonna hate us. That she's 30, man.
Oh, you
so-
said her age?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
But
I
she's the
did
sexiest 30-year-old.
Yeah.
So hey, man, what do
Respect.
you want? You know, I know,
Yeah.
man. I'm with my best friend right now, man. So life is doing pretty good, man.
Good for you.
Yeah,
man.
like family, like I don't know, man. Family will change you, bro. Family will change you, and like when you're serious and you find the right person, man, it will. It's just you don't really change, but there's less of a stress there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. We already talked about this, but hey, we can talk about it again. Are you more left-winged or right-winged? If you had to choose.
If I had to choose, well,
Yeah.
dude, yeah, I had to choose, I'll go right there. But I don't associate with that fucking bullshit,
Yeah.
man. I think it's all made up and shit. But if I had, if you put a gun to my head and I had to choose, I'm going right, dude. Like, there's
Really?
for sure.
Nowadays, that's
Yeah,
how I feel. Nowadays, because I think nowadays,
Oh, I'm a liberal, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
I'm a liberal through and through, man.
Yeah.
It's just nowadays, if I had the choice,
Yeah.
I had no choice. Like,
Right,
what do you
you
mean?
have
Like,
to, yeah.
Yeah. No,
Same
I'm a
here.
liberal, bro. Like, I'm all like.
you're a classical liberal.
Yeah.
Not a woke liberal.
No.
A classical liberal. You know
Absolutely.
Bill Maher?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he does. That's where I got an idea for reality check.
Yeah.
I saw his real time with Bill Maher, and I fucking love that shit. And he said, like, I'm not with this woke shit. I'm a liberal, but I'm a classical liberal. Am I for women rights? Of course. Am I for black
course.
people having rights in America? Of course. Who isn't for that?
Am I
Any-
for gay people getting married? Sure, man. Fucking do what you
course.
want. It's just
if you're gay, you do what you want.
Exactly.
But for this nowadays, it's going way too far to the left that I feel, even I, who am a liberal, I feel like I
no
have to go
choice.
to the right to pull it back.
Yeah.
Because things is getting out of control.
Well, Joe Rogan's the same way. For people who don't know, Joe Rogan was a lefty, dude. Like
Yeah, I
he
know.
is a lefty, man.
yeah,
you know
he
what I mean?
smokes weed and believes in aliens and
Absolutely,
everything.
man.
Of course.
But at the end of the day, it's like, dude, if I have no choice, this is crazy.
I know
bro.
it's not like I want to be right wing. It's just people are going way too
There's no
fucking
other
left wing.
option.
I have to go right wing to push them back because I want shit to be in the middle, to be common sense. We take good shit from the left, good shit from the right.
Yeah.
It's just a question of should we be doing what we've been doing for hundreds of years, right, conservative, or are there some things we should change, left wing, liberal, like black people getting rights in America. Who isn't? I mean,
Yeah.
you know, like anyone who's a bit sane and morally there, they're all for that. Who isn't for that?
Exactly.
But there are some shit that we've been doing for hundreds and thousands of years that should remain the same, like male and female, not like, you know what I mean?
know.
So that's
It is
what-
crazy, man. It is
Yeah.
out of hand, man. It's fucking crazy.
Okay, yeah. What are your thoughts on white guilt?
Like, what do you mean by that? Give me
Okay.
a scenario.
This is how I see it,
Okay.
okay? White guilt I'm against that. For me, that's stupid. Why? Because this is what I heard from it is now a person, you, let's say, you don't know about your ancestry, okay? Do you know a little bit of your ancestry?
I do actually.
What is it?
Yeah, so my parents are from Newfoundland.
Okay.
So my dad is half Native. No, sorry, my mom is half Native American and I think Irish, and my dad is French.
Okay.
So, dude,
French, yeah.
there's
Oh, that's why your last name is Baudouin.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we're 100% English, and my mom is their last name
Yeah.
is Spingle. You know what I mean? So,
Spingle,
dude,
yeah.
like it's complete opposite, right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. White guilt. Like you can't really like look. Face it. Like on my mom, like I have part Indian in me.
Indian.
I think it's Mitsis or something or no Abenaki or whatever the fuck. Okay.
They have like
But
hundreds of them.
when you think about it back then, man, this probably happened due to rape, or it probably had happened due to us
Maybe.
colonizing. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Is it my fault? Absolutely not. Dude,
Yeah.
is it my mom's fault? No. Is it my grandfather's fault? No,
No.
dude. It's no one's fucking fault. We're living in it right
Exactly.
now. I can't change. If I can change the past, I'll do it right now. I can't. Nobody
course.
can.
Not only that, okay, listen. So let's say I'm my origin 100% Serbian. I know because I'm second generation.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
it's-
man, you
close.
motherfuckers are crazy.
yeah, crazy motherfuckers. No, I agree. With
Yeah.
Serbians are.
I used to go out with a Bosnian girl.
Oh,
Okay, so
was she Muslim or
yeah,
Christian?
she's Muslim.
Okay, so she's
she,
Bosnian.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
Bosnian. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? So it was, yeah. So of course, I
Yeah, they're crazy, bro. Yeah.
I got my information about like what happened in the Serbian war and shit.
Oh yeah, Yugoslav war. Yeah, shit was
Yeah.
crazy. But anyway, white guilt. So if let's say that's not my ancestry because Serbians they didn't colonize anything. They're a small population, whatever.
Yeah.
But if my ancestor was fucking Thomas Jefferson, who had hundreds of slaves because he was a rich, wealthy person,
Yes.
is that my fault?
No.
No. Did I do that shit? No. Should I be punished for that? No. What the fuck? Did I enslave black people? I didn't do shit. Even to be even closer, if my dad, that's my dad, one generation behind me, if he kills someone, should I go to jail because my dad killed someone? Should I go to jail because my dad rapes a girl? He's his own person. I am my own person. He may be in my bloodline, yes, but he needs to take consequences for his actions, not me. Even though that's my father, that's how I see it. For me, people do, and also not only that, in America, only 1% had slaves. Like you had to be really rich to have slaves. Not everyone had slaves. Like only rich people had slaves.
Yep.
So, and not only that, even if your lineage is Thomas Jefferson or George Washington or a wealthy businessman who did have slaves, that has nothing to do with you. You didn't do shit. I mean, like
Yeah.
that's how I see it. That's
But
for
if
me
you
stupid.
know about your history and you decide to act like them nowadays, that's your fucking problem, man. But
Yeah,
it
that's
still doesn't
different.
make you who you are today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's all a fucking, I don't know, man. People are looking for to be something they're not, man. And looking at your ancestors, like, you know, my grandfather was in World War II. He probably killed a lot of fucking German people, man. Do I have anything against Germany? No, I do not at all. I go to Germany tomorrow, bro. I don't give a shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
You know?
we have no control, man. We have no control of where we're born, what color we are, what social status we have. We don't, man. You can, of course,
Change your social
try
status.
to, you know,
Yeah.
but it's pretty hard to change your race. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I
It's
mean,
pretty
well, Michael Jackson, you know?
yeah. But and it's pretty hard to. Well, you can't change where you're born, right? So
Yeah, I know.
hey, man, it's I don't know, white guilt. I think it's just another label to separate us all.
For me,
so.
that's stupid because now I'm seeing like these white people and they're getting like all sad, like, oh, I'm sorry for. What are you sorry for? What did you do? You didn't do shit. Like if my answer, I don't know who my answers are. I don't give a shit about them.
don't
Like
either.
I know my father, my grandparents. I knew them a little bit.
It's cool to know, like where were you
but-
from, what were you doing?
But believe me, if I was to do my ancestry, I didn't do it because I mean, for me, it's probably almost everything European because I'm new to America, like the American sphere. So that's why I never did my ancestry. But if I was to do my ancestry and someone was to tell me, oh, you know what? Actually, 8 generations ago, one of your grandfathers raped 100 women, I'd be like, shit, that's fucking disgusting. That's sad. But hey, that's him. Like that has nothing to do with me. Like, do I have guilt? No, he did that shit. I didn't do shit. I wasn't even born at that time. I didn't have control over anything. Like, why would I have guilt?
I know. Again, common sense, right?
It doesn't even make sense for people to even feel bad for themselves. What did you do? You didn't do shit. So that's why for me, white guilt is very stupid. And for me, that's, I mean, I hate that. I mean, but hey, people can do whatever they want, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, I like this one. Because for this one, like, for some questions, you know, I could gauge, like, what we were going to say. But for this one, I'm not sure. Do you believe in conspiracy theories? If yes, which ones?
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh, you do really?
yeah,
Oh, okay, I
yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I like this.
Well, there's a couple, and I'm not gonna like fucking rattle out a bunch of them because some of them are very far fetched, which are funny to say, like flat earthers and shit, bro. You guys are out of your mind.
Oh, yeah,
like,
that's crazy.
like some of them, it's insane. Like space is fake. You ever heard that shit? Hear that
Mm-hmm.
shit? Yeah. You think
I'm not surprised, bro.
space is fake? They say, bro. That's insane, man.
Space is fake. That's crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
it's like a fucking hologram or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's crazy. I do believe that Jeffrey Epstein was killed. Okay.
Oh, you do believe that?
I do absolutely believe it. I did do my research. Her name was, I think, Dr. Barbara Thompson or something like that. She did an autopsy on his body, and she saw that the hyoid bone or something like that, it's right where your Adam's apple is. Okay.
Okay.
And usually when you hang yourself, it's around the neck area, right?
Yeah.
But that was like a downward motion on the Adam's apple. It's right there. So like, I don't know, man. There's a lot of things, and you're in the States. Okay. I used to work in security. Okay. If you work in a prison, okay, and you have, I don't know, Jeffrey Epstein,
yeah.
as a inmate,
Yeah.
you kind of know where he is all the time. The thing that really took me off was, oh, the security guards were sleeping or the cameras weren't working. That's it in the States. It's impossible, dude. So something happened. I don't know what it is, or they wanted. I really don't know. But I really do think that there's a lot of nasty people out there, man, that did go to that island, and they did have a list, but why isn't anybody releasing the list? And there's only a couple names on the list that they're releasing here and there, and I think it's a big fucking conspiracy. I think we may know one day, but the fact that the list isn't out and we know there's a list and they released a couple names on the list, I think it's crazy. And Ghislaine Maxwell. So for people who don't know, Jeffrey Epstein was a kind of a businessman.
Yeah.
So he would go to parties, whatever, and he would tell these weird scientists or people with a lot of money that don't have a lot of time, like, hey, man, if you want privacy, I have this crazy island. Like, we can go there. There's girls there, like
Underage girls.
Yeah, but he doesn't tell them that,
of
right?
course.
Say, oh, come to the island. Everything is, be private, and it's crazy. So go to the island, get fucked up or whatever, and then the girls are there, right? And then maybe they don't realize, oh, fuck, these girls are underage, right? But then Jeffrey Epstein would get footage of these people and then blackmail them from there. But how they got the girls was Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah.
So Ghislaine Maxwell would go see these girls and coax them to go on the island to be, to do these things with these creepy fucking people, right? And Ghislaine Maxwell was proven was guilty of what she did, right? She was guilty for trafficking. When you traffic someone, okay, there's two ends. There's the person who is trafficking the person and the person that they are trafficking to. Ghislaine got arrested. And she trafficked to nobody? Who did she traffic to? But that's not important, right? In the story, which is kind of fucking crazy. Yeah, I gave it to somebody, but we have no idea who that person is. What do you mean you have no idea? They do have an idea. And I think the scary thing is that's probably people in power. It's probably people that have really high social statuses and probably people that are running the shit in this world, right? It's scary. It's fucked up that knowing that there are a lot of creeps out there, and I have zero tolerance for pedophiles.
Oh, bro,
it's disgusting.
The worst.
And the fact that might be the people who are running our world right now is kind of worrying. So that I think there's enough proof out there to say that it's not a conspiracy, but that is my main conspiracy that
Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.
Absolutely.
Really?
And then there's a huge fucking list, and the people who I'm not saying run the world, but the people who are in power, like people with a lot of power. You know what I mean? Like Prince Andrew and stuff like that.
Who?
Prince Andrew.
Oh, Prince Andrew.
And people in those positions around the world, maybe they met up with Jeffrey, and Jeffrey offered them a nice gift, and now they're like, okay, well, I can't get caught doing that. You know what I mean? So hey. If you get caught, it's on you. You're disgusting. I think it will happen. In our lifetime, we never know. But yeah, and the other conspiracies I don't really want to talk about. But
do you have a big one? Like 9/11 was fake or moon landing was fake?
No, I don't. Well, the moon landing, okay, I do believe it happened. No, I do believe it happened. But I'm just saying that the argument is kind of fucking weird. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we went to the moon in the 50s. We had the
60s.
60s, sorry.
Yeah.
We have the technology for it now, and we haven't went back. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of weird. To me, it's weird. Maybe
I
they
think
saw
because-
something.
yeah.
Maybe I don't know. But in the '60s, or the Hollywood was at its best, right? But I do believe it did happen there. Like I'm not saying, but hey, everything is possible, man. And yeah, that's pretty much all. The other conspiracies like Antarctica. You ever heard of that shit? You think
It doesn't exist.
No. They think Antarctica is okay. So the flat earthers
Santa
think
Claus?
that. Yeah, pretty much. So the flat earthers think that Antarctica is like this. That's where the world ends. It's like this big wall, this big ice wall. You know what I mean? You can't really go past that ice wall. You know what I mean? And a lot of people say that that's where all the elites go to Antarctica because once you get past a certain like the ice wall, whatever, then it's like a utopia with like different people and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like an alien race of people and stuff like that, which is insane.
Jesus Christ.
Which
man, that's
would be pretty cool.
far-fetched.
I know, absolutely.
It would be cool
Yeah.
for a Hollywood movie.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But bro, this is a reality check.
I
I
know.
mean, Jesus Christ.
I know. But you got to take some and leave some. You can't believe in all of them because you'll lose your fucking mind. But you should be curious.
Do you watch Alex Jones?
Yes, absolutely.
Alex Jones is fucking all over the place.
So
bro.
a couple of years back when during COVID pretty much when all this shit popped off there, me and my buddies used to get together and just get high and watch Alex. Bro, it's the funniest shit on planet Earth. It's just his reaction too, man. Just screaming
Yeah,
on
he's
top of his
fucking
lungs.
funny,
like-
bro.
But hey, man, he was right about certain stuff. Off about a lot of shit, like the Sandy Hill thing, man. Like, it was Sandy Hook, Sandy Hill. Sandy Hook, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think Sandy
Yeah,
Hook.
this is pretty fucked up. Like, these kids really died there. It wasn't fake.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
you know what I mean? Like, but hey, some of the shit, like, it's the way he says it too. It's kind of like Andrew Tate a little bit. It's the way he presents the information. It's not the information. It's the way he presents it. You know what I mean? Like he was saying, Alex Jones' famous quote is, "They're putting chemicals in the water that are turning the frogs gay."
Gay, yeah.
Okay.
But that shit is funny, bro. That way you say
It's true, but it's okay. What he means by that is that there are phthalates in the water because of all the plastic that that is out there, which is proven. We have everybody. I think it was like 95% of people have plastic inside of them. You know what I mean? Because of all the pollution and stuff like that. So there were enough, and plastic in men affects the size of your penis and the size of your taint, which affects your testosterone many generations to come, which is fucking crazy. Okay. They did it to a small, like, I think it was a small pond or whatever, or something, or that's what the experiment was. And all the frogs, they turn asexual, like they were gender neutral pretty much. So they didn't have you know what I mean, like they were like trans pretty much, okay. And they were turning the frogs, and the male frogs would fuck other male frogs. But like the way he presented it was like, okay, dude, what the fuck is this guy
what
talking
are you
about?
saying?
But when you actually like look it up, it's like, holy fuck, is this psychopath? Like, you know, but you gotta, you know, like I said, you gotta take some and leave some. Yeah.
So for me, conspiracy theories, like, I don't believe in them. Why? Because at first, I don't really entertain them at first. Because my mentality is, if there's something off about something that they're saying that there isn't anything off about, time will tell. That's my logic. I think that time will tell everything. That's what I believe. So that's why I believe that JFK assassination did happen. It was, what was his name? Lee Oswald?
Harvey Oswald?
Yeah, Harvey Lee Oswald.
Yeah.
I really believe he was fucked up in the brain and he killed JFK. That's what I believe, because enough time passed and enough documents were seen that for us to see that it did actually happen. So that's how I see things. Now, Jeffrey Epstein, I believe he killed himself. That's what I believe. I believe he hung himself, because I think he saw his life was over. He's not getting anything. Basically, his
Prison's
life is
dark,
over.
man.
So I believe he hung himself. Now, cameras weren't working. Like you said, people always say this. It's America. It's not fucking Serbia where, you know, it's America. Cameras are supposed to be working all the time.
Yeah.
Especially in a high maximal prison where Jeffrey
That's what I'm saying.
Epstein was.
Yeah.
At. So I do understand that logic. But the reason I don't entertain it, I'm like, if it did happen, time will tell. That's why I'm not really into conspiracy theories. I feel sometimes they go way too much into it. Like, for me, 9/11 to be fake, I believe, like, if that was fake, Bruno, do you know how fucked up that is? For American government to kill its own population just for a reason to go and take oil in Iraq.
I think it's
wherever.
crazy, but it's not far-fetched. I think everything is possible, but it is you know.
For me, that's fucking crazy, and because I feel like if that was true, bro, there would be 100 journalists just ready to get that out in the public. Lawyers, researchers, whatever. They just want to bring down other people to show, like, you see how fucked up things are. They fucking killed. That's why I'm not really into conspiracy theories, because I believe like time tells the truth. Time will tell everything. That's how I see things.
I
But-
agree, though. Time does tell the
Yeah.
truth, man.
I'm not against. I mean, I have a lot of friends who do believe in conspiracy theories, and they say I'm crazy for not believing them. Hey, everyone has their opinion, right? But at the end, I feel like time will tell everything, and you cannot hide big things like that. You can maybe for a couple of times, like Edward Snowden. You know, he did reveal some true shit. So, but you see, he revealed them. So there could be another Edward Snowden who also reveals things that are true. But if there's nothing to reveal, there's nothing to reveal. Flat earthers, I mean, boy, like that's crazy. Like there's millions of evidence to tell you that the Earth
That's
isn't flat.
crazy, bro.
Or the moon landing. For me, that's also far-fetched that the moon isn't fake. The moon landing is fake. Because now, I think that what happened is we went to the moon a couple of times. There wasn't anything there to see or to take, so we just don't go there anymore. That's how I see things. But hey, you know, everyone can have their opinion. And
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not against Luca. He's like, you know, he told me Alex Jones, but he told me like Alex Jones is entertaining. Like smoke some weed, be high, and you'll have fun listening to him. And he did say that, like, you know, for a majority of things, he fucks up because he says crazy things, and he wasn't allowed
And he's
to now.
alcoholic, and he has traumatic brain injury.
But
and
he did say that sometimes he hits things, and it's a fucking home run when he hits because shit is crazy that he
Yeah.
hits them. But yeah, you
so
see
is our reality run by interdimensional shape-shifting pedophiles? We don't know yet. Okay,
Shape-shifting,
There's
I like
was
that.
it shape-shifting pedophile vampires or something crazy like that?
It's
But,
crazy. Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
only time will tell.
Yeah, only time will tell, bro. Okay, oh, this one is good, man. Gay son or taught daughter?
Oh, Jesus Christ! What a question, dude. Wow.
For me, this is easy, bro.
Really?
Yeah,
For me, it's not.
really.
For me, it's not, man. Thought daughter's something, bro.
Gay son.
I know, but you know what? I'm gonna say gay son.
Yeah,
I'd rather have a gay son.
Yeah, me it's gay son all the way.
All the way.
All the way.
Absolutely. No, absolutely, man. You know
Yeah,
what?
there's
Because I know that the guys in my life won't maybe jack off to my gay son. Mm-hmm. That's what's fucked up. Men are disgusting, bro.
Oh, of course.
Men are disgusting,
Of
and
course.
especially with young girls, man. Yeah. I'd rather. It's just dangerous, man. When you're a woman, like I'm not saying girls you can't defend yourself. Of course you can, but let's face the facts here. Like if something happens and he's a bigger dude, you can get fucking killed, man. Like that's life. That's what it is, right? So you know, fucking with a lot of people and you know, sex brings violence, bro.
Oh yeah, bro.
So to me, I don't want my daughter to partake in any of that shit, man. So hey, I'm not gonna be like a that strict of a dad. Like, you know, like I have to let her live too, because if you dress her up all, you know, like everything is perfect and she'll never have sex and whatever, like one of these days she'll rebel and
Of
rebel
course.
hard, you know.
Rebel hard.
Hard.
and-
Absolutely. So you know, it's a tough situation, but out of the both, man, I'd rather have a gay son, man. Like,
me,
absolutely, bro. Are you
all
kidding
the
me?
way.
At least he's happy. Like,
Yeah.
At least he's happy. I don't give a shit, man. Yeah.
For me, it's not even close. For me,
Yeah.
it's gay son all the way. Because,
Yeah.
bro, like fuck, having a taught daughter.
No
Bro,
way.
she brings like 20 guys
No.
every month at home.
No.
Like, bro, I'm not slut shaming, whatever, but
No.
I mean, I am slut shaming a little
If it's
bit.
my daughter, I can slut shame all.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I have nothing against gays. If my son is gay, like, okay, you know, I'll just, what I would do, I'll make him hard because life is hard, bro. People are going to make fun of him at school, teenagers, in everyday life. That's just life.
You have the
bro.
conversation with him, man. Are you
Yeah.
sure? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like you
You
sit
wanna
down.
make
Are you
sure.
sure? How do you
Yeah.
feel? Whatever. You try to understand it a little bit, man. And then if that's what comes out of it, man, like go ahead, bro. Like,
And
fuck,
also,
live your life.
if he's a real gay, I don't mind it. But I don't want him to get brainwashed into being gay when he's 12 years
That's what
old.
I'm saying.
When he's 22 and he tells me I'm gay, I say, yes, you are. You're 22 years old. You know that you're attracted to men. No problem. Just be safe. You know, safety and everything. Like
That's it, man.
that's it.
Yeah.
But a taught daughter, bro. Nah,
There's no
I could
changing
never.
that.
I'm sorry, I could never.
Never.
Never, bro.
No, I
Sorry.
wouldn't be able to live with myself, man. I don't
Yeah.
know what I do. I wouldn't sleep, bro.
I'd be like, what did I do wrong?
Yeah, absolutely.
What did I do wrong? Because I
Absolutely.
mean, Jesus.
It's all about daddy issues, right? At the end of the day,
I
a
think
lot
that-
of it.
yeah.
A lot of it. I'm saying some are fucked up
Yeah.
anyway there, but I'm just saying that a lot of it is what you see a lot from like porn stars, sex workers, OnlyFans.
Strippers.
It's a lot of
Daddy issues.
or like neglect from parents. You
Yeah,
know?
dad wasn't there or dad was absent. He wasn't a good guy. And
So they're looking for like validation, right?
Someone to fill that void.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
So just make sure that your daughter, you pay attention to your daughter, and you spend quality time with your daughter, and make a good life for her, and hopefully she doesn't turn out to be a thought.
Because I think like if you have a daughter, you have to be extra with her, extra good, extra teach her good things.
Not only with your wife.
Yeah, also, yeah.
Treat your wife well, because she'll like that's my mentality 100%. If I have a daughter, man, like I treat my girl like she's gold, but I'm just saying, like, you make sure that she sees how you treat her, so then she won't settle for any fucking like, okay, this guy doesn't treat me like my dad, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the mentality you try to bring into a young daughter. Like, you give her the best example. So if some dude tries to half-ass the relationship,
she's
fuck
like,
out of here,
yeah,
loser.
I'm
Like,
outta
you know what I
here,
mean? Yeah. I want a boss lady, man. I want a
Really?
young girl that fucking, that grinds in her sports or does whatever she wants in her life, man. But at least she's head on her shoulders, you know what I mean? And
Same here,
conquer the world, bro. That's what it is, man. Because
yeah.
nowadays, if you have your young girl, man, the world is yours, bro. The world is
you
yours.
think so?
Man. Oh, absolutely.
Really? Why?
Absolutely. Well, because the society we're living in, right? Like, if you're a young girl with a lot of opportunities, and like you have more opportunity now as a woman, right? Well, in terms of like business and stuff like that, like in my opinion, you still have to work hard. Don't get me wrong. It's not given out there. You know what I mean? You still have to work harder than any other guy, but it's very accessible for women, And once you're there, you can dominate, man, because you're not fueled by testosterone and shit. Like, it's you got to look at it to like a human point of view, right? Like,
that's true.
like, I don't know, man. And women, they're very manipulative, you know what I mean? Like, they can get their way.
Bro,
and in
they're
business,
cunning, bro.
or entrepreneurship, that's all you need.
But at the same time, they're more emotional than men.
Yeah,
in general, they're more emotional. So I feel like it's still a man's world. I feel
No,
like
it still is, but I'm saying that like women can easily thrive in it if they want to.
Yeah, if they're smart enough and everything, of course anyone can with hard work and everything. But I feel like as a man, because just the way we're wired in general, not like in general, I think the way we're wired, we're more prone to be successful in business and politics, whatever, because the way we think, the way we see things, in general, we're more rational and less emotional. Women in general are more emotional and less rational than men in general. But there are exceptions here and there, of course. But I feel like, that's my opinion, I feel like I'm happy to be a man, bro.
Absolutely.
I hate to say this,
Are you kidding me, man?
Bro, I'm fucking happy to be a man. But being a woman, I said this, it's so fucking hard to be a woman, bro.
It's insane. It's just,
In
it's not
every
even that.
aspect.
It's the small things, man. In every
I know.
aspect. Waking up, going to work.
Bro.
2 hours to do your makeup or hair.
Are you crazy?
You're out of your mind.
When I was in high school, my bus would come at 7 a.m. I wake up at 6:45, brush my teeth, wash my face with water, get dressed, take a shit. I'm in the bus.
That's it.
Then I go to school, and then this girl will tell me, "Oh, my bus comes at 7, so I have to wake up at 5." I'm like, "At 5?" She's like, "Yeah, I have curly hair, but today I won't have straight hair, so I have to straighten it out. Then I have to put makeup, which I mean they have to because socially, they." Bro, I was like, "What? Just that?" I was like, "Bro, thank God I'm a man." Thank God.
Absolutely.
I'm not being sexist right now. We're equal. I love women. No one loves women more than me. But thank God I'm a man, bro. Thank God.
Yeah, well, I agree on that one. I agree on that one, man. That's something like we all have different hardships, but women, man, like even like giving birth,
giving birth,
fuck
bro.
That. I'm good, bro.
Being pregnant for 9 months.
That's insane. It's insane. It's insane.
I think that's the craziest thing.
It's insane. It's insane.
But they have they have to because damn, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's not only that, bro. It's the dump of hormones after and stuff like that, right? Your body is just like it's like doing a cycle of steroids for a dude. Like your hormones are all over the place, bro. Like it's just, I don't know, man. Shout out to all the women out there, man.
Really,
Shout out to my
man.
girl. Like it's a hard
life. Bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good talking shit on the microphone, bro. I'm good.
Really? Do you believe in more than two genders?
No, but you can do whatever you want. Like, hey, if you want to have, if you want to do whatever you want, man. If you want to, have 3 genders, do it. But it's not official. Don't make it official.
It's not biology.
Like, don't change the way society is because of how you think. It's a lot of how you feel. You know what I mean? Like, society doesn't give a fuck about how you feel, and we don't care.
Yeah.
So if you want to be anything, you like all these. I can't even name them, bro. I don't even know. Like, I'm not like into deep or whatever. Like two-spirit and all that shit. You know what I mean? Hey, if you feel like that, sure. Don't push it on other people.
Don't impose it on other people.
Don't impose it. It's not like shit ain't. I'm not saying it's not real, but it's not. Just don't. Let the people fucking, you know what I mean? Leave us alone, man. Do your thing. Like, stop screaming. It's all validation at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
They're I'm better than you because of this, or I'm different because of that. It's like getting tattooed. It's like going to the gym. It's all a image thing because people feel like they're not special enough, or they're not, they're not unique. So they find something to try and be unique. And gender is a wrong way to do it because look, it's proven, man. It's proven that there is two genders. Of course, there's trans people. Of course, there's the people that that switch up both ways. And hey, it's completely up to you. But in terms of in like 130 something genders, dude, that like, come on, dude. At the end of the day, man, just pick your poison and leave us the fuck alone. Like
this is what I believe. Okay, there's only two genders. There's male or female, and it's assigned to you at birth. You can not change it, and you can never change it in the future. That's how I see things. Now, why people? I mean, it's a free country. You can do whatever you want, but because you feel you're a man, because you feel like a woman, you cannot really impose that on other people. Because at the end, biology is biology. Biology doesn't give a fuck how you feel. Doesn't give a fuck what you think. Biology is biology, bro.
Yep.
If you're born a man in biology, you're a man. Like, you cannot. If you're born a man and then you go to a woman, you're still the biology of a man. And if you go play sports with women, it's not even comparable.
No, but let's go back to daughters. Let's say you have a daughter, okay, and she grinds her whole fucking life to be a professional athlete, okay? Grinds. She puts in the work, man, and you see your daughter thrive. You're like, holy shit, man, she's gonna dominate, okay? And then she shows up. And
LeBron James feels like a woman that day.
Yeah, and LeBron James feels like a woman that day, and your daughter who worked her whole life gets absolutely dominated, man, and it's disgusting.
200-0.
I hate that shit, man. Look, if you want to practice it, okay, but professional sports, man, it's an insult to women athletes. It's an insult to women in general, and it's an insult to their sport. I wholeheartedly agree, man, that it should stay away, and it should be banned, honestly.
Of course,
these
100%.
young girls, these young girls,
100%.
poor girls, man. And if I were from that, like, if I were the father of one of these athletes, man, I would lose my shit.
Of course, but it's not even common sense. Like you said, you can do whatever you want. It's your life. You can do whatever you want. But at the end, you cannot impose how you feel, because that's very narcissistic and me and entitlement. You cannot impose how you feel onto the society, and you want the entire society to abide just by how you feel. And not only that, how you feel. If you're a man, you feel like a woman. I'm sorry to say this, but for me, that's false feelings. You're not supposed to be feeling like that. It's like, in a way, it's a mental illness. I feel like you should see a psychologist before doing that transition, especially if you're 14 or 15 in fucking puberty.
I agree with that.
Where you believe all kinds of stupid shit because you're in puberty, bro. Remember when you were in puberty?
Absolutely.
Bro, your mind was all over the place and didn't even make sense. Same goes for me. Same goes for everyone who surpassed puberty, who passed puberty. So that's how I see. If you feel like, if you're born a man, you feel like a woman, dress like a woman. It's a free country, but do what you talk with the voice you want, do what you want, but you cannot impose. At the end of the day, when it comes to important shit, you cannot impose how you feel onto the world. Because then for me, that's just entitlement.
Yeah. Do you, be comfortable, leave us alone.
Yeah.
That's it.
Couldn't have said better. Really.
That's
really. So this one's pretty much similar. Your thoughts on gender neutral / unisex bathrooms?
Jesus Christ, man, we're really going to the gender shit, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it goes back to the same thing, right? Like, I don't mind it, but when it goes to a point where there's going to be creeps, man. There's always going to be creeps. Always. And the fact that they're using this to just go in the bath, like, man, I don't know. If I bring my, I don't know.
Imagine you have an 8-year-old daughter.
Exactly. And she's going to the bathroom and this
and
fucking 40-year-old
45-year-old dude.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I'm throwing hands. Like, like
No, I think any man who's a bit respectable and loves life and loves his daughter is throwing hands. The bare minimum.
Yeah.
Bro, we got to keep the reality of things. You have an 8-year-old daughter, a 45-year-old man. You don't know that man. He may be the biggest fucking pedophile to ever exist. He may, if you take his phone, maybe he has fucking child porn on it.
Yeah.
You don't know who the fuck that guy is.
He could even be just a nice guy. It's just the fact that
weird.
It's weird, man. It
shouldn't be happening.
No, and to avoid those situations, man, I don't know, man. It should be, I don't know. It should be just normal, bro.
Yeah.
Look, but this is the thing. these are all social constructs, and the second there's a war, all this shit's going out the window.
Of course. Crazy? Of course.
You kidding me? If we get bombed tomorrow, bro, the gender neutral bathrooms are out of here, man.
Gender roles are getting back to fucking 1800s, if you know what I mean, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it is. In Ukraine, all the men between 18 to like 45, I'm not sure which age exactly, but it's a fact. All men from 18 to 45 need to stay there and fight for their country. Because at the end of the day, who went to World War II? Your grandpa went. Did your grandma go?
No.
She didn't go. Your grandpa went.
Yeah.
In World War II, my grandparents in Yugoslavia, they used to fight for the partisan guerrilla army. Man, my grandma was.
Yeah.
Actually, I have one grandma who did.
Really?
But she was like a woman, like, a tomboy.
Okay.
Yeah, and she was fucking crazy, but
Really?
Yeah, I was surprised. But
Damn.
yeah, but normally only men went,
Yeah.
and she went by her will. She wanted to go and kill Nazis. She's a fucking boss, but
Damn.
But at the end, who goes to war? Men went to war.
Yeah.
Men always went to war. Who does all these fucking jobs? Construction, 98% is men. All these jobs that no one wants to do, men do them.
Yeah.
So
And girls, I don't blame you. If you
No.
want to do it, sure. But if you don't, I don't fucking blame you. Like that's what
men are gonna do it.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Okay, this one's good. Is our generation too soft? And your thoughts on safe spaces?
What do you mean by safe spaces?
This is what I mean. Because for me, my mentality is when you're afraid of something, you have to face it. I'm not talking about you see a bear and you have to face it. No, that's good fear. You want to survive.
Yeah.
If you're afraid of talking in front of a camera,
Yeah.
you should do it. Face your fears. Not instead of hiding your kid from all the malevolence the world has, which it's filled with it. When he'll grow up, he'll be a weak individual. But when he faces those threats, those fears, whatever, he becomes a stronger individual.
Absolutely.
So that's what I believe on
Yeah.
safe space.
Yeah,
Safe
fuck
spaces.
safe spaces, man. You gotta be thrown into the fire, man. That's
Yeah.
how you learn. That's how I learned, man. You learn the hard way, bro. If I wouldn't have had that car accident, man, I would probably be dead, man, by an overdose or something.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's it. That's how you learn, man. You gotta face your fears. You gotta conquer them yourself, man. That's what makes you a better person, man. Fuck the safe spaces.
Because the world, and I'm quoting Sylvester Stallone, the world ain't all rainbow and sunshines, right?
No, it ain't.
It's filled with like many negative things, and you have to be a strong individual.
Yeah. Is this generation too soft? That's a good fucking question. I think that there's outliners in every generation. I just think that we were raised differently. Like I don't know which generation. Like you're talking from ours to the younger generation, you mean, or from like ours to like baby boomers?
Ours too older.
No, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we grew up in a like. There's always gonna be soft people. Like there's always gonna
course.
be
Every
like
generation.
weak men and stuff
Oh,
like that
every
for sure.
generation.
Every generation, man. But I think. Yeah, I don't know if we're softer, but we just grew up with different circumstances, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just we grew up around different things going on, different realities, so we have to adapt. And does that make us softer? I don't know, because I don't think a human being. Because look, man, if we get dropped off in a war tomorrow, we're still gonna like a lot of people are gonna die, but we're gonna adapt. Like you're not like you're still a human being. Like it's not like you're gonna some are gonna fucking have a panic attack and whatever, but you're gonna adapt. You know what I mean? I don't think to say the whole generation is soft. I don't know. Maybe because we're not in the industrial revolution, man. So not every child is working in a fucking
18 hours a day.
Yeah, well, in our country, thank God.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I think soft is. I think it's just the way society is right now, man. Yeah.
So I hate safe spaces. Like I said, not when you see a bear and you're not facing it. That's smart, but you see a bear, what the fuck you mean you're gonna face a bear? He's gonna fucking kill you. Kill you. What do you mean? But safe spaces are like, oh, don't say that to him. He'll get sad. Don't tell him he's a bad soccer player.
So like
he's gonna
triggers
cry.
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, for me that's stupid. I mean, a kid needs to hear these things. Like tough love, of course, is also good for you. Not all the time. I mean, there needs to be a good balance.
How do you improve if you get soft fucking compliments all the time?
Doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. And also, how do you become a stronger person if you don't face your fears or if you don't do things that are hard in life? How do you become a better, stronger, and more competent person? You don't. You just become worse and worse. With age, also worse and worse, right?
Yeah. You always get the easy route, and you become just stagnant in your own little role.
And you never level up. You don't grow. You don't grow as an individual. You don't.
You have to grow as a human being, man. I think it's
course.
every 7 years you're literally a new person because your cells regenerate.
Okay.
So every 7 years you're a new person. So why would you have the same point of view or the same lifestyle as you 10 years ago. You know what I mean? It makes no
course.
fucking sense, man. Adapt, man. There's different information. People are changing. Like,
Yeah, you're changing.
everybody's changing, man.
And also, do you love Jordan Peterson?
Of course.
Oh, I love him.
Yes.
Fucking. And he said, like, he's the one who made me realize this, that when you face your fears, it's genetically proven now that new gene codes generate in yourself, and you're a better person. Like me, let's say, when I did my first podcast, bro, I was scared shitless.
Oh, me too, man. I was fucking in the mic, fucking.
Of course, it's your first podcast.
Yep.
But now, it's like, yeah,
bro, you came in here, my fucking feet were on the, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? This is,
I know, I came in late.
Press play, all right, let's go.
Let's
you know
go,
what I mean?
yeah. That's what happens after you do it repeatedly. But if I was to, like, my first podcast, bro, I was afraid. But then when you face your fears, there's like more of you. You become a better person. And not only that, there's many other fears that, like, let's say, asking a girl out on a date, right? That can be a big fear because there's the fear of rejection behind it. But at the end, when you get rejected a million times, the millionth time and first, you're not gonna give a fuck anymore because you got rejected a million times. Same goes in business. If you try 100 business ideas and every businessman tells you, oh, that's stupid, after a 1,000 no's, you're gonna be like, I'm just gonna keep going because it doesn't affect me anymore. But the first no is gonna fucking affect you, right? Your first podcast episode, I can speak for myself. I was fucking afraid, shitless, bro. But now it's my 33rd, and I'm just like, yo, I'm just gonna keep going.
33, huh? That's crazy, man.
And also, what's crazy, when you invited me on your podcast, it was 33rd episode.
Really?
Yeah. On
Damn,
Smart Talk TV
really?
With GL and Ulrich.
Yeah,
Shout
we talked
out.
about UFC.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was 33rd.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Jesus, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know how much I did with Smack Talk. I think it was like 44 or something like that.
Really?
Then I took a
Okay.
break. Yeah, I needed a mental break, bro.
Yeah, well, we did a lot, man.
Yeah, well, I was doing an episode every week, man.
Yeah,
And plus,
that's
I
a
was
lot.
working 2 jobs back then, man. So it's not that. It's just that the guests that I invite, like, they take their time out of their day or their schedule. They come sit with me, and every single guest I've had, man, they were amazing. I met people that I've never met before, only to sit down, have a great conversation with, and then never meet again. Like, never see again. And they were amazing people, man. But I was just. The last one, it gave me a weird vibe, and I just didn't really care about what he had to say, and the guy gave me a little weird vibe, whatever. So I don't know. I'm like, okay, well, I need a break. I need to fucking think about what I'm gonna do.
You did like 40 something episodes in like how many? Not even a year, bro. Like 8 months, 9 months. Yeah. That's a lot, bro. Like people don't do podcasts. Do 1 episode a week. Like that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying, but bro, it's a lot of like digging, researching, and then if you want to do a podcast alone, bro, like you gotta find all the subjects. Like how, like it's a lot of work, bro.
But thank God for that zone, man. The football podcast, it's fun, man. Especially with the boys, like, and now
guys
it's
are 4, so
yeah, and now it's getting really popular. So it's fun, man. It's just because I was alone, and now with the team, it's just like, okay, like this is.
You prefer with a team?
Yeah.
I feel like I prefer alone. I think
Absolutely. Well, it depends because
know.
Smack Talk's for me.
Yeah, so
Like it's my baby. Like the people that I'm here and I speak with, I love talk because I want to talk to them, But La Zone is just that. It's just hanging out with the boys, man. Like
it's shit talking.
Hey,
about
taking
sports.
an hour and a half, 2 hours to sit down with the boys every week and just talk football and talk about life, man. Like it makes like, dude, the hit of dopamine we have after, it's crazy, man.
Yeah,
like I'm
I
telling
know.
you, and we have like live events and stuff like that this year that are coming up. Like shout out, like, oh, I can't say it, never mind. But fuck, it's like, okay. But there's gonna be live shows in Gatineau. We're gonna do live podcasts.
Really?
Okay, it's gonna be fucking sick, man. And just the boys, we see what can potentially be our life, and everybody's just like it's like a team. We're literally a football team, man. Everybody's coming together for the same goal, and we see it there, like it's there, like we can get the Super Bowl, bro. It's just a matter of time, man.
Of course, hard work, bro. It's a lot of hard work and persistence, never giving up. The most important is don't give up.
Yeah,
that's the most important.
I know, man.
Yeah, but
Especially this shit, man. It's expensive as hell.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Podcasting ain't easy, bro. I hope you have a fucking good budget.
Bro. It's expensive, bro. People don't know that, but it's not free. And if you want to open your own studio, it's a lot of fucking money, bro.
A good a studio like this, man, would cost you like 40 G's.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
40 G's. To have the same cameras.
Yeah, with the easy press to start, boom, boom, fully remote, about 40 G's.
God damn. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That's with the lighting and everything too, right? You gotta think
Yeah,
about
of
that. The
course.
cameras, like everything's a live feed. Like guys,
Yeah.
we don't have a producer here. Like the producers, I don't know where Jared's at right now.
Yeah, he's
but he's
always
somewhere in the
traveling.
world. You
Yeah,
know what I
he's
mean? He's
tra-
always traveling, right? So this is a fully. It's actually Canada's first fully automated podcast.
Canada's?
Yes, it's the
Really?
first fully automated podcast studio in Canada. It's right here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so on to the next one. Okay, this one I like it. If you could commit a crime, but the crime you commit cannot be committed ever again, what crime would you commit?
I think I'm gonna go fucking Robin Hood on everybody, man. I'm just gonna rob like this crazy millionaire, man, give back to the community, and nobody else can do it ever again. Boom.
Really?
Yep. The scumbag. I would get like a scumbag, man, a scumbag millionaire, man. Do this crazy heist shit, Ocean 11 shit. You know what I mean?
Ocean's
Rob
11,
his ass,
shout out,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah. Give it back to the community, and nobody can steal ever again. That's it. Done.
Because this one, like, if I could abolish a crime that people cannot do ever again, it will, of course, be rape and killing.
Of course.
But the thing is,
I'm not doing that shit.
yeah, I don't want to do that shit, and I couldn't, bro.
Yeah.
So that's why those two are out the window.
That's why I thought about the question like theft. A lot of
Yeah.
like stealing for somebody is low, man. You know,
I know.
And so hey, you take the biggest asshole with the biggest bank account, you steal all this shit.
That's
man,
actually
and
good.
nobody can ever steal ever again.
Yeah,
That's
actually, I think I do that.
It's like a lesson, you know what I mean?
I think you
Robin
convinced
Hood,
me.
you know? Yeah.
I think that's the best one actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give back to the community. Everybody's like, oh, the billionaires, you know, like they're well, I'll take the biggest asshole billionaire, take all his money, man, and fucking here, go solve world hunger. You know what I mean?
And then no one else can do
No,
it
I'll
again.
keep like $1 million, man, and fuck off. All the rest
Yeah.
can give back to the community. I don't give a shit.
Because the thing is, bro, like if I could stop murder and rape, that
Of
would be
course.
amazing. But I don't
Yeah.
want to do that shit,
No,
bro.
I'm not doing. No,
I'm not doing that
I'm not
shit.
killing anybody. No,
You're
I'm
crazy,
not raping
so,
anybody. I'm
yeah.
not doing that shit. Yeah.
So I guess I think that's actually the best one. Because for this question, I didn't really think about it, but now that you said that and you explained it like that, I think that's the best one, bro. Yeah, I do the same as you, bro.
There you go, man.
Same. Okay, your thoughts on Kevin Spacey recently. And now for people who don't know who Kevin Spacey is, one of the greatest actors of all time. He has
Yeah.
2 Oscars, one for Usual Suspects and one for American Beauty.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't be a bigger A-list celebrity than he was.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But what happened is he was never guilty. He went to trial in America. He was proven innocent. But the actions he did were very inappropriate. And for people who don't know, he's gay. He admitted, I'm gay. I like younger men. And
What did he do? So it was on set.
on set, off set, after parties or whatever, he would touch them inappropriately,
Okay.
approach them inappropriately. Now he went on Piers Morgan. I guess he didn't want to he pled the fifth, so he doesn't want to expose himself. But he said, you know what, I did do inappropriate things, but didn't say like how deeply did he touch them. He didn't say like in detail, but he did say I did inappropriate things. But he went to court and he was proven innocent. But now he's not getting any acting roles. He's facing bankruptcy multiple times. He faced bankruptcy, and in court he was innocent, but social eye. I mean, he's not innocent in the social eye, and how can you change that, right?
You can't. And honestly, man, these weird Hollywood fuckers, man, like,
Yeah, they're fucking weird, bro.
hey.
Not all of them. I mean, not all of them, but there's some
But like
shady
Kevin Spacey,
shit
look,
happening.
bro, if you touch them inappropriately once or twice, like don't boo-hoo. Don't fucking cry in front of Piers Morgan and say like,
Of
oh my
course.
god, I'm going bankrupt.
Yeah.
Well, fucking, it's on you, dude. I don't like.
You're not a 12-year-old stupid kid.
No
you're
mercy,
fucking
man.
40
Hold your
years
tears.
old.
Hold your fucking tears,
Yeah.
man. You're crying in a mansion, bro. Yeah, okay, you're going bankrupt. You still got your, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you're still
you're
Kevin
still
fucking Spacey, bro. You can start a
two-time
podcast
Oscar
tomorrow
winner, yeah.
and be, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. I got no pity for crying fucking actors sitting
here.
in their fucking
Same
$1 million mansion. You know
Of
what I
course.
mean?
Kevin Spacey, yeah, okay, he's innocent. But at the end, bro, the shit you did. I mean, maybe you're innocent because
Money.
there just wasn't ways to prove your guilt. O.J. Simpson, he was innocent, right? But I mean, bro,
Let's face it, he killed her.
he killed her and
Yeah.
he killed the waiter, is it?
Yeah, whatever. I don't know this full
Yeah.
story, but yeah.
He killed her. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
But in court, it's not always the truth that prevails in court.
It's money.
Of course, and in America, it's 12 jurors who decide your fate. So I mean, if one juror says he's innocent and he sticks by it, you're innocent because all 12 have to say you're guilty for you to be guilty. So that's the American how it works. I think they made it like that for rich people to get off easily.
Yep.
But yeah, so at the end, Kevin Spacey, you did some weird, fucked up shit, which happens a lot in Hollywood. When I had the actor on, the model, he told me there's a lot of weird shit happening. And I don't need him to tell me that. We all heard a million stories happening in Hollywood. Because, bro, face it, you want this role? Yeah, come suck this dick. You know what I mean? Like, that happened
But
a lot.
it's not only in Hollywood it happens, man. It's like it's you know, like hopefully it doesn't happen a lot nowadays, but it's still like we can't hide it,
Fox
bro.
News,
Of course, no, but anywhere, man. If you want to get like big in business, sometimes like some people are disgusting, man, and then that's. You know, that's the disgusting reality of sometimes of power,
humanity.
man. You want that power, bro. Like, you know, I don't know.
But
Man.
at the same time, how I see it is, like, some girls, they're ready to do that. And they're willingly doing it. So, I mean, are they really a victim? Like, if the guy says, you know what, you want to become the next, what's Captain America for woman? Like, you know, Gal Gadot, what is she?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. You want to be the next Wonder Woman? I think you know what you have to do. I mean, some of them, it did help them. I mean, some of them were down to do it. So at the end, it's like, you know, it's a very touchy subject. It's very.
It is a very fucking touchy,
yeah,
touchy subject. I'm just against fucking creeps, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's disgusting to use your power, you know, to get sexual, you know, like. To use your power in certain situations, let's say you're a teacher going after a student, or you're a fucking, I don't know, you're the chief police officer going after a rookie or whatever, man. It's disgusting, man. It's weak people in their real life that just don't have any leverage or they can't get anything, you know? So they use their power against them. It's the same thing in Hollywood, man. Like Harvey Weinstein, this fucking gross motherfucker. Dude.
Disgusting motherfucker.
Disgusting, dude.
Couldn't be more disgusting.
You know,
than
so
that.
of course that he's like Jabba the Hutt. You know what I mean? Star Wars, the fucking big slug there. Same thing, man. It's the same thing. They're all gross. Actually, you know, Jabba the Hutt was actually based off of Hollywood directors. They made the character look like a Hollywood director.
Yeah. Fat and ugly.
Yeah, fat and ugly. And Leia was a slave. Princess Leia was a slave.
I never
right?
watched Star Wars.
Well, hey, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Anyway, but they made a parallel with Hollywood too. So
really? Okay, I didn't know about it. That's funny, man. But this is also how I see it. So if I have a daughter and Harvey Weinstein is asking that, I'm fucking killing that guy. I mean,
absolutely.
I'm not uttering threats right now.
Yeah.
This is for comedic purposes. But I'm doing some fucked up shit to him for suggesting that to my daughter.
Sure.
But if my son, who's 25 years old, and a disgusting lady asks him to sleep with her to become the next Superman, broski, you're doing that shit. I don't give a fuck. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
It's a bit different when genders are reversed for that. That's how I see it. Because if I was a 25-year-old actor, I'm trying to make it big to become an A-list celebrity, and a woman, 300 pounds whale, couldn't be more ugly, more disgusting. But she tells me, bro, if you fuck me well, if you make love to me well, I'm sorry, I don't try.
Well, there's a difference. There's a difference.
No, oh, yeah, there's a big difference. Okay, no, if you fuck me well, because I'm not making love to her. If you fuck me well, you're becoming the next Superman.
Absolutely.
I'd say when and where. Bro, when and where?
It's crazy how you reverse the situation. It's kind of
less fucked up, right?
Yeah. I think it's because women are just like they're innocent and there's a lot of emotion behind it. And dude's like, okay, I just gotta get hard and I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
bro,
sure.
give me some shallows, bro. I'm fucking the living shit out of her, bro. You crazy? Harvina
Weinstein, exactly.
Bro, I'm fucking the living shit out of her to become Superman.
Yeah.
Bro, you crazy?
Absolutely.
Bro,
I agree.
Low key, I'm not gay, bro. Low key, I'm not gay. But I don't know if I could.
What were you gonna say?
Fuck a guy to become Superman, bro. Multi-millionaire.
What's your cutoff? How many to suck a dick? How many millions would you need, or how much money would you need to
suck a dick?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't think I could. To suck a dick, I don't think I could. I could give it to a man. I could never receive for no amount of money. To receive, ain't no way.
No amount of money.
To receive.
No amount of money.
Oh fuck! Bro. To receive, I could let a girl put a strap on.
Okay.
That I wouldn't mind for a good amount of money.
Yeah.
But for a guy to receive from a guy, no amount of money. I don't think I could, bro.
I don't know, bro. I'd do it for $1 million. I don't give a shit.
$1 million, bro? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Give me $1 million, bro. Fuck it.
You're receiving it?
Yeah.
Jerome?
Jerome.
6'7"?
Okay.
Straight out of jail?
All right. Time out, bro. Like probably just the tip. You know what I mean?
Justin Bieber? Right.
Just the tip. Give me $1 million, bro. $1 million fucking dollars, bro.
That's a lot.
You know? That's a mortgage for a house in Canada, you know,
Yeah.
for
But
a
yeah,
regular house.
Yeah, to get back to it, if Harvina Weinstein, I think Joe Rogan said this, if she's asking me who I'm 25, I'm not like 15, I'm 25, and I want to make it big, yeah, I'm fucking the living shit out of her, bro. Yo, like, no worries. And after that, will I have, like, PTSD? No, I'm gonna be fucking, yeah, okay, I don't give a fuck, I fucked her. Now, I'm fucking Superman. I'm making millions, I'm famous all across the world. My generational wealth is crazy. My kids are gonna be rich. Their kids are gonna be rich. I'm not giving a fuck. But if my daughter, who's also 25 and fucking a disgusting guy like Harvey Weinstein, is asking that of her, I'm fucking beating the living shit out of him. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
I
sure. The
know.
dude, when you talk about the guy, it's like, okay, I'll laugh, but the girl is just like, no, this is serious.
I know, right? Like, yeah, it's crazy. Your thoughts on Ozempic?
People-
Ozempic.
People want the easy way out.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Same, yeah.
People don't want to fucking work out. They don't want to eat well, and they just want to fucking have the easy pill and Ozempic. That's what it is. But people are realizing, man, that it will have some side effects, like everything.
Of course it will.
Like SARMs, it was a big thing in Canada. I think it's illegal in the States. SARMs is like a soft steroid, whatever. But it was never. They were saying like, oh, there's no side effects. Yeah, because you don't have any test subjects, man. Humans have been using steroids probably since like the 70s, I guess, or 60s, whatever.
Yeah.
So we have proof of what it can do, you know, liver failure or whatever,
Yeah,
you
of
know.
course.
SARMs, erectile dysfunction. SARMs, there's no tests. Like there's nobody. So we're gonna find out in a couple of years did it actually have any side effects. You know what I mean? Maybe not, but I think it's the same thing, man.
Yeah, because people, especially when it comes to losing weight, it's fucking hard, bro. I mean, it's not easy to work out, to watch your calories, to stay an active lifestyle, to eat well when there's fucking Burger King every street,
Trust me, man.
McDonald's or whatever. It's hard. But at the end, what makes being in shape beautiful and great is because you know how fucking hard you worked for it and how you're constantly working hard for it. Once you get in shape, you have to stay in shape, right? It's an everyday thing. So I think that's the beautiful thing of it. And that's why many people aren't in shape. Like how many people go to the gym? 5% of population? And out of those 5%, how many are they in shape? Like 20%, right? So I mean, the thing is just an easy way. People are lazy. I mean, human nature. If you can have something easy, but at the end, I think there's going to be a lot of side effects. Yeah. I don't think it's natural. It's not natural, that's for sure. It's made for people who have type 2 diabetes. It's like an insulin shot. Yeah. But one of the side effects is you get less hunger, less appetite, so you lose weight. But yeah, I think it's fucking, it's ridiculous.
Look, if you're diabetic, yeah.
It's made for that.
That's what it's made for, you know? But if you're just, you know, looking for an easy way out and like, fucking, I'm doing Ozempic, dude, look at the side. Like, you gotta,
yeah, bro,
I don't know, man. I don't know,
it's
man.
Not worth it.
No.
It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. Okay, did you see Miss Alabama 2024?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay, let me show you a picture.
Please.
No worry.
Please.
Yeah, no, I will.
Miss Alabama.
Yeah,
so this is either fucking redneck shit or...
It's woke shit.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So
this is Miss
what
Alabama,
he just showed me is a
2024.
woman who is about 400 pounds. Yeah. Who's voting? That's what I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Who's voting? Like, you know? So
blind people, maybe.
I don't know, man. It's just out of hand, man. It's like seeing like what was it? You would like the health ministers from like different countries and stuff like that. Like for Quebec, she's fat as fuck. You know what I mean? Like
really?
Oh yeah, like the health. Like in New Zealand too, she's like 300 pounds. Like you guys are out of your mind. It's just again, it's just losing grip on reality and what's real and what's not and stuff like that. And hey, man, maybe she is beautiful, but there's a pretty big chance that there were hotter girls, you know, trying out for Miss Alabama.
Give me 2 minutes. I'll go outside. I'll find you a hotter woman.
Absolutely.
Like, give me 30 seconds. Let me just go in the hallway. Let me find any woman. There's 99% chance she's hotter than this one.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I said this many times, beauty is very subjective.
Yes.
It is. I agree with that. But, I mean, I think in general, we all find the same woman beautiful. Like, find me a guy who's going to say Megan Fox is ugly. Like, maybe you'll find one.
You mean Transformers, Megan Fox?
Any Megan.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Good luck with that, you know what I mean?
Man, I had a hard time with Megan Fox Transformers when I was a kid, dog. Holy shit.
I think everyone, bro. I think everyone.
Man.
Yeah. Or Adriana Lima, or I mean, not when she was younger in her peak,
Yeah.
Margot Robbie, whatever. In general, we all find the same woman attractive, right? In general.
Yeah.
And there's reasons to it, biological reasons,
Yep.
human reasons why, whatever. Not only that, at the end, Miss Alabama, she doesn't deserve to be Miss Alabama because she doesn't deserve it out of merit. She isn't the most beautiful girl in Alabama. I mean, even if it's subjective, she's not the most beautiful girl in Alabama.
Come on.
I'm sorry. She's not even the most beautiful girl here, and we're two guys, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Let's keep it real.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Now, okay, to be Miss Alabama, it means you're the most beautiful girl. So you have to merit it. That's why I hate wokeness. Wokeness, we love to give things without merit. Without merit, without meritocracy.
Yep.
And that's where society goes to shit. Imagine the next morning, tomorrow morning, we wake up and say, you know what, Jonny B, we're going to put you prime minister just because we feel like it. But there's no merit behind it. You're going to fuck shit up, or I'm going to fuck shit up.
And if I don't get it, I'm some random dude who's never applied for it or never done shit, and then I go out in the street and protest like, man, it should have been me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense.
It makes no sense. Like, you have to merit jobs, and that's what makes our society more competent and move forward. When people who merit certain positions get those positions out of merit, out of meritocracy. That's what makes Western world so great, because it's out of meritocracy. It's not like in place where it's kings and then his son becomes a king, even though he's like the least competent, least whatever person, but because he's the son, he deserves it.
Especially in sports. Man, I have friends who are football coaches, and some of your parents, man, you need to face the harsh reality that your son sucks. He sucks.
There's nothing wrong there, bro.
And there's nothing wrong with it. Maybe it's not for him, but if you're forcing me to play your son who's fucking dog shit and he's not doing anything to improve, well, go fuck yourself.
Of course,
go
doesn't make
find
sense.
something else. You know what I mean? These parents, man, they're having a hard time with parents nowadays.
Because every single parent, not every single parent, but many parents nowadays, they think their kid is God. I mean, your kid, because when you put so much like pressure on your kid and you tell him, oh, you're God, you can do everything, he grows up to be an entitled prick.
Yep.
An entitled piece of shit. I mean, it's just what it is. He thinks the world revolves around him. He thinks he can do whatever he wants without, thank God it's empty.
Yeah, Jesus.
he thinks he can do whatever he wants without any repercussions, without any consequences. He thinks he deserves shit just because he's him, because he's himself. You have to merit things. That's how life works. You have to merit certain things. Miss Alabama, this woman, she does not merit to be Miss Alabama. That's what I have against. And not only that, we're promoting an unhealthy lifestyle. This is not healthy. You can die from this.
Yes,
like,
absolutely.
literally die from this, and you lose years out of your life.
Have you ever seen an obese person over the age of 70?
I don't think it's possible.
No, exactly.
not
That's what I'm
possible.
saying. And I can say it because I've dealt with it pretty much my whole life, man, and it's your fault. There's no other way to put it.
Of course.
Yeah.
No one's putting a gun to your head and say,
Eat.
eat. You're
Yeah.
doing it yourself, right?
Yeah.
So because I hate when wokeness, whatever, they go against meritocracy. Because meritocracy is what makes Canada, America, Western world so beautiful and so innovative and so moving forward. It's because of meritocracy. People meriting stuff, meriting positions. So, Miss Alabama, you Alabama, get your... And I'm surprised to see Alabama be woke. Because they're deep south.
Yeah.
That's the deep south, bro.
It is the deep south. I don't know, man. Maybe that's the only decent girl in Alabama. Maybe.
Jesus Christ. Maybe she's the only one who isn't like from parents were
Yeah,
cousins.
exactly. Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, your thoughts on plastic woman versus natural woman?
I like in between. My girl has fake boobs, so I love that.
Okay.
But apart from that, man, I think like having a plastic face and stuff like that,
Oof,
to me
that's
is
fucking
disgusting.
ugly.
I find it's disgusting.
Fucking
and
disgusting.
what I do find gross too is BBLs.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
That's the worst.
Bro. Jesus
Boobs,
Christ.
all in. Boobs, I'm all in. If you want to get a little, little something on your lip, a little plumper to your lips, sure, do you, man. But apart from that, like Botox and
it's all
doing
fucking ugly, bro.
redoing your nose or stretching your face to take out the wrinkles, or like BBL for me is disgusting. There, like,
Yeah, I know.
I haven't seen one nice BBL.
No, I haven't either.
Honestly,
Yeah,
like,
I know.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah, I know.
So-
But women who go to the gym and work their ass off for their nice glutes, that's fucking nice, bro.
Absolutely.
And also, how I see it is, fake boobs, I'm all for fake boobs. I'm all for fake boobs.
Absolutely.
I'm not for plastic though. So I don't like plastic lips. Maybe if it's a little bit, that you cannot really tell a little bit, but sometimes they look like a fucking duck.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
also, I'm not against people who do redo their nose because there's no plastic in it. So let's say a woman, because some women have like big noses, and when they break it, when they rechange it, it changes their face completely. So I'm not against that, but in general, everything that's plastic, I hate it because you see it immediately and you look like a fucking
Yeah.
duck.
Bimbo, bro.
Bimbo, you look like a bimbo. Bro.
Absolutely, man. No, I was like me and my girl. We always like talk about like we're out in public and we see like you see it like a lot.
you
Like,
see it
oh my
immediately,
god,
bro.
look at that.
Immediately,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
it's
Like
disgusting.
I don't know, but I think it gets to a point like it's like tattoos, it's like piercings or whatever. They just can't stop, right? They're just
Yeah,
like
I guess.
addicted to it.
Because
Like,
I think also in their mind, they don't see that it's actually disgusting when you
no,
feel
they,
yourself.
they feel good. They
Yeah,
feel
I know.
good.
But believe me, when we see a woman filled with Botox, it's fucking ugly, bro. It's like
Yeah.
natural beauty will always trump plastic beauty.
But it's like someone
Always.
getting face tats or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they
that's crazy.
probably hate the way they look, and after they get a face tat, like, dude, look how fucking cool I am. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
And they get like confidence. No, seriously, that's what tattoos are. That's all of it. That's exactly what. As soon as you get a tattoo, a new
yeah, it's
piece of
nice.
ink done, you feel like fucking good. Huh?
Yeah,
After
it's
like,
nice.
dude, this is sick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's the same thing. But some are just a little more hardcore than others. You know?
Yeah, of course. And for me, plastic surgery, I mean, for me, natural beauty is always number one. Natural, except for tits. I don't know why, but I feel like fake tits, it's good.
Oh yeah, 10 out of 10, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why. Because it's so well done.
Absolutely.
That it's like, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
I knew a couple of girls, I'm not going to say their names, but they had fake tits, and I couldn't stop staring at them. I'm like, she'll talk to me, I'm like, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
bro. That's my daily struggle.
Well, I can only imagine, man. Good for you, actually. Good for you, man.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Okay, with this one, I don't know if you heard about this, but Gen Z. I don't know if you're Gen Z, right? You're Gen Z.
I don't know. 97. I'm born in 97.
Yeah, I think you're Gen Z. I'm Gen Z. So 20% of Gen Zs are bringing their parents to job interviews. 1 out of 5 Gen Z is bringing their parents to a job interview.
I worked in recruiting in the past, and if you bring your parent, you're not getting the fucking job.
Are you crazy, bro? No fucking shit. You're
What
not
kind of
getting the
bullshit
job.
is this? What kind of bullshit
Fuck.
is that? Look, practicing with your son or whatever at home, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like these are the questions they're gonna ask. Okay, do like a mock interview if you're not that comfortable.
There's nothing wrong there.
If someone else does your interview for you, sorry, you're not getting the fucking job, man.
And you shouldn't.
You shouldn't. No,
You
no,
shouldn't
no.
be getting the job.
Yeah.
You bring it. You're over the age of 15. You should start doing shit by yourself. And it's good for you, actually. It's good for you to do
Yep.
shit by yourself when you're over the
Absolutely.
age of 14, 15. That's when you start looking for a job, right? I think I was 15 or 16
Yeah.
when I had my first job fucking washing dishes. I hated it, but I got it myself. I went to an interview myself. I gave the CV myself. I did everything myself. That makes a better person out of you. But 20% of Gen Z bringing their parents to job interviews, I couldn't believe when I heard this. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, bro, Jesus Christ. And who are the parents who are accepting? Like, yes, I'll go. Imagine you were to tell your father, oh, Dad, can you come to my job interview? He will slap the living shit out of me.
Absolutely. Me too. Like,
Bro.
what are you talking about? Yeah.
Like, I don't think I heard it well. Can you repeat it, please? You want me to come to your job interview? Why? Like,
Yeah, but why? They're like, is it like a safe space for them?
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's crazy.
I think they bring them. So like, let's
Bring
say
a stress
I'm
ball,
the
man.
interviewer, and then I ask you a question, and then like let's say you're stressing and you half answer it. Then the parent is there to like, oh no, but my son is really, like he's really good. Are you sure? Why are you here then? If he's really competent, if he's really whatever. Like should be like
No.
you're not.
I think
getting
it's
the job.
fucking stupid. Grow some balls. Fucking practice. If you need your
course, bro.
parents to practice on them and to do mock interviews, hey man, go ahead. Do
That's
whatever
good,
it
actually.
takes.
That's practice.
Absolutely,
There's
whatever it
nothing wrong
takes,
there.
and go talk to people, man. Fucking get off of Twitch, get off of your
course.
streaming, get off of whatever you're doing, man, and talk to people. That will help.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. I think people are just trying to, I don't know, victims.
Yo, explain this to me, okay? You made me thought about it. What do streamers do?
What do you mean?
Kai Cenat. Like, why are they so big? I know right now streaming is really big.
Yeah, because
But
it's
I don't watch streamers. I feel like I'm too old for that in a
Yeah.
way. I feel like 15-year-olds will watch Kai Cenat.
Well, I agree.
Well, right.
No, that's what it is.
But how, like, what do they do?
Well, they're gamers, right? That they started with
Okay,
their
they're
gamers. So
gamers.
that the Twitch is made to watch people live game.
Okay.
That's
okay.
what it's for.
Oh,
And hey, video games are very popular in live streaming, and it's like modern day Hollywood superstars, pretty much,
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of eyes are on the Twitch and stuff like that, and because it's very filtered and the content is controlled. So people from China would listen to it. Everybody around the world, India, like everybody who has access to like the YouTube or whatever, or to Twitch, they listen to live streams and like what would they play? I think it was they play anything, man. Like it could play FIFA, Madden, GTA, random games. Like, it could be really anything, you know. And because of their personality, they get popular. And
Okay, so streamers are basically gamers.
yeah.
Who then, with their personality, let's say they're funny, they're charismatic, whatever, then they become big.
Yeah. Kai's taking over the game though, because he's
That's
doing like
crazy,
fucking
bro.
with Kevin Hart. That was awesome.
Oh, yeah,
with
with
Kevin Hart and
Drewski?
Drewski, bro. That's
Oh,
hilarious,
shit was
man.
funny,
and he
bro.
did like a sleepover with like Offset. It's like
Yeah,
constant streaming, which is crazy because I wouldn't be able to be live 24/7. Are you
Yeah.
crazy, man? Be live on camera in front of people for 24 hours, man. Fuck, I got shit to do, man. I want
Yeah.
to fucking relax. I don't want to be on camera, you know. But hey, it's changing the game, man, and people are a lot of people are watching, man.
Yeah, I
Make
know.
good money, bro.
But my question is, who's watching that? Because I'm not watching that.
Kids.
I'm watching clips from time to time on Instagram when
Yeah,
it pops up,
kids, bro.
funny. But for me to sit down and watch other people just live their life doing basic shit, bro, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, bro, I'm not doing
The
that.
clips are funny because you can get like some funny shit
Yeah,
from it, like
30
sketch, you know,
seconds.
sketches.
Like,
Hey, what's up, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was same thing. He played Madden. He was crazy
Oh,
at Madden,
okay,
bro.
okay.
And all like his, you know, funny shit, whatever. So what they do is they take clips from him, then they take the clips, put it on TikTok, put it on Instagram, and then it blows, right?
Okay.
And then people fucking go, they go and listen to the stream, and then that's how they get popular, pretty much, right? So
Damn.
it's all about the content, bro. At the end of the day, you know.
Yeah. But for me, like the things I watch the most are podcasts now.
Yeah.
Because that's what I like the most. Because I like streamers. It's too like it's only having fun but I like sometimes real shit. Like Andrew Huberman talking about life and good things. I like hearing about that. Jordan Peterson. It's like maybe I'm too old for streaming. Maybe it's like too much for kids for me. I don't know. Like from time to time, I like to see Drewski and Kevin Hart. You know they're funny, but to watch them for 3 hours, bro.
I watch Pat McAfee pretty much every day. Not the whole
Yeah.
thing, but I watch clips pretty much every day to stay up to date with NFL news and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
But he's into sports, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Pat McAfee, I listen to comedy podcasts a lot, but if not, man, it's Joe Rogan, bro. As soon as Joe Rogan has an interesting guest, I'll go right away. Boom.
Yeah, he's the king of
Like
podcasts.
Action Bronson, I'm a huge Action Bronson fan, and
Recently,
and then as soon as he dropped, I think it was the last episode, and as soon as he drops it, I gotta listen to it right away, man. I gotta download it, listen to it right away, and then listen to the whole thing. And
Yeah, Joe Rogan's the king of podcasts, man. Is he
That's
still
what it
number one? Probably.
I'd say he is number one. He should be number one.
No, of
I don't know
course.
who the fuck else would be comparable to Joe Rogan.
He's truly the best. Okay, your thoughts on the death penalty?
Merited.
Who?
Look, man. If you're a monster, well, okay, yeah. When you think about
in
it,
Canada, it's illegal. Like we don't have the death penalty.
There's some states in the United States, whatever.
Yeah.
But you have to make sure it's a fair trial, right? That's the thing that's
Number
tricky,
one.
you know. So if it's a fair trial, and these are fucking disgusting, I would give pedophiles a death penalty.
Oh, of course, pedophiles.
However,
Yeah.
sometimes you're giving them the privilege of taking their life. Sometimes maybe suffering for a couple years, like 20, 30, 50, whatever, you die in prison, that may have a bigger psychological toll than to someone you're going to take their life. They know they're going to die, right? So who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's I'm for it for the disgusting people that are out there. I don't think it's inhumane because the person if it's a fair trial, the person who did the act is inhumane, so might as well fucking end it right there. But I do think that giving him a life sentence or giving him a sentence, not in Canada, because life sentence is like 2 years, right?
Yeah, in Canada,
Yeah, but I mean like a
and you
fucking,
get off after 6 months.
like the sentences in the States are crazy. Like this guy's sentenced to 120 years plus 70 years. Like it makes no sense, right? I think that would be a better alternative to make them learn their lesson. Than to just take their life. So
Because what I heard is that when you take away someone's freedom is the worst thing. It's worse than killing him.
yeah,
That I was surprised, but everyone says that, so I believe that's true. But at the same time, bro, it's like how I see it is if someone is not gonna change and he cannot change, and he's a fucking menace to society, killing left and right, raping left and right, molesting children left and right, and he's not showing signs of changing, and if you put him back into society, he's gonna do it again, so he's gonna be a big threat to society. He should get a death penalty.
Yeah.
At the end, it's to protect the society, bro, from a fucking monster who's 40 years old and he's not changing, and he did some horrible shit that ruined many people's lives and people close to them's lives. So I believe like people like them deserve a death penalty. But
Yeah.
again, you don't want to fuck up, because if you have a trial and like because
You see a lot of them in the States, man. Now it's coming out to like old cases, like about 30 years ago. The guy was completely innocent. You know what I mean?
30 years in prison, bro.
It's crazy, man.
But they give him millions, but still, I don't think there's no amount of money. No. Imagine now you're 26, you get out of jail at 56, and you didn't do nothing. You're in jail in a cell doing nothing. Yep. No freedom. Like,
there's no amount of money.
Would you go to jail for 30 years for $50 billion? I wouldn't. Are you crazy? Nothing surpasses freedom. Nothing. Yeah. That was it, bro. Yo, we were here for fucking 2 hours and a half.
What?
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock.
What?
Yeah, look at your phone, bro.
Are you kidding me?
It's 7 o'clock.
Oh, shit. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate it, bro. Anytime, man.
It.
Anytime. I love it, man. And just for the people at home, go check me out, La Zone Payante, if you speak French, even if it's subtitles, who gives a shit. And Smack Talk TV Season 2 will be coming soon. And shout out Red Bull. So thanks, man.
Right, good for you, man. Red Bull, man, that's fucking crazy. What about this? Did they just give you?
No, they just gave us products to try out, so nothing yet. I don't want to jinx anything or whatever. But hey, it's pretty good. Shout out Recap.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. Nice, refreshing. Yeah. See you guys. I'll probably have him once again on a reality check. Who knows when? Who knows which number? But this was reality check number 7 with Jonny B. Go check out his shit. It's amazing. La Zone Payante, Smack Talk TV. He's everywhere, and he's gonna get better and better. Peace out, guys.